Hello, folks, and welcome back once again to more Baldur's Gate 2. Aha. So, when we left off last time, we entered this place down in the Underdark, exploring the caverns, and generally poking our head around, seeing what we can find. We've got a bit more of the caverns up here to search, which is probably going to be my next destination. But first of all, while we're immediately here, we do have a couple of things to resolve, which is a pair of level ups on Jaheira and Nalia. Between streams, I decided to come back down here and, as you can possibly tell by the pile of dead elementals stacked around these elemental gates, just go ahead and finish off the rest of these guys that were spawning out of here. It was free XP. I managed to do the entire thing without taking a single point of damage, so just something I decided to do off stream, get a little bit more, and it was worth it, because like I said, 2 level ups. So, let's get to that. Jaheira, you've gained a fighter level. Oh, weapon proficiency. Okay, this is a big one. I need to figure out what on earth I'm doing with that. Sling, get your scimitar. Doing something properly just so that's on par with your club proficiency. Yeah, I reckon that's probably the thing to do. I know I have a couple of spears, but just getting the 1 point in spear proficiency probably isn't going to be the most useful. I really like Jaheira running around with a shield, so yeah, giving her a 2-handed weapon probably isn't the thing to do. I could give you another 2 AC against missile weapons, but probably not worth it over the extra weapon versatility here, even if this would always be on. If I have a nice scimitar or wakizashi or ninjato, as the proficiency says, I would like to be able to switch to that without feeling like I'm missing out on too much. Yep, aside from that, just a tiny bit of HP and an extra thaco, which is lovely. And over to Nalia. I'll put you up on a level 14 mage. Yes, level 7 spell slot. Wonderful, wonderful. That puts you back on par with Nira, level-wise. The only spell you have is Project Image. Let's see. This was cast, illusionary copy, same hit points and cast the same spells, may not make physical attacks. Honestly, that ain't bad, just something to stand out there and throw a bunch of spells down to attack. I might just equip this, not bother learning another level 7 spell on you for the moment. Image is destroyed, spell ends, original caster can move. If the caster takes any damage, the image can disappear. So the image will disappear and the caster can move again. Yeah. Memorize that. Got a couple of spells of that sort coming up late. Yeah, Nira can use project image as well, which I haven't ever actually tested out yet. Hopefully I remember to use that at some point to actually get a feel for it. Now with that done, yeah, we have a bit more of this cavern to explore. But we're searching for a dark tunnel somewhere. Got a light gem, which should allow us to access it now, but it's something I never actually found before getting the light gem in the first place.
Okay.
Now let's see, just poke our way off into the shadows, through the caverns. The Drow war party teleports into the area, the stench of sinister magic pervading all. Yeah, and this is Drow architecture we've stumbled across.
Hi.
We have Drow. We'll just label as generic Drow. You do have some different loadouts on equipment, it looks like, or maybe not. Might just be the angles they're standing at. Are you using a 2-handed weapon? Yes, you are. And you're using one-handed. Yeah, there is some variation here, but they're all just called Drow, so
Swords, not words.
it's difficult to tell which ones to prioritize.
Yes.
Anyway, you two run up the back with your speed. Minsk, you try and hold out here. Little dragon, you try there. These guys were really high magic resistance, weren't they? And Imran, you're already on top of
Am
them,
I
so just
needed?
pull that out.
Ready for
Usually
anything?
just try hurling ranged attacks at the moment.
Yes!
Sense of harmony going down on you, so I think you
Every
might be a
hamster
caster, which means
has
Mince
his
probably
day.
wants to switch focus.
Yep.
I am ready.
Can you two fight side by side? Yes, you can. And the spell effects went down, and Mint. Yep, so Minsk, Gnale, Imo, and Nero, the Drow used to remove magic. Bit of a pain. Think at any of Ren's buffs, though, which are the important series of buffs really up on people. You're casting something which I do not like.
That's not right.
Okay, true seeing, that is fine.
Armored, sharpened,
Yes!
and raring to go.
Yes!
Nero's casting something.
Yes!
That's not right.
Okay, just getting his shield up. Oh, you're trying to charm. A skeleton has appeared. That one violently exploded. Jahira's having a bit of difficulty getting in. Let's make her a bit of space.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
And assigned to cast our defensive spells right at the moment the battle ends, of course.
Hello.
Overall, that was a very clean engagement, though. Managed to defeat all of them without taking a single point of damage on the party. So, a bunch of the Drow equipment here, some of which we
What's up?
pretty sure we all know what it is, the armor. But everything
I'm out
else
of
here is
pockets.
new.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is all just the Drow full plate. So I believe we have everyone who would be using full plate. Okay, you're not yet, so, but you are. So Jahira would probably also quite like a suit of this. Will require unequipping the guards ring. So you're currently on -8 AC. But yep. Better versus slashing and piercing. And you're better against everything. So you're -8, unequip. Equip you to -11. Look at that. Of course, this will, yep, dissolve to dust if removed from the Underdark. So just a temporary measure, but while we're down here, we might as well take advantage of that. Keep your more permanent equipment in your inventory.
Uh-huh.
Some chainmail. People who would probably like the chainmail already have the chainmail. These robes have a useful properties on them. Let me just check the stats on this. Magic resistance, better casting time. I mean, the open locks find traps. What is your status on that currently, Nalia? I'm just wondering if I want her to wear the Drow chainmail as well. Is that... Sorry, no, I'm not using Nalia, am I? I am using Imoen. White boy put it... Yeah, and hers is more than high. So Nalia would probably benefit more from the Drow chainmail than this robe of invocation. Grab that. Yep, Drow adamantine chainmail. This is Drow elven chain. These are two different things. So what do you do? Spellcasting not disabled. With, yep, just the minus AC 0 for crushing. This is AC 2 for crushing. This, however, comes with magic resistance. Yeah, and makes casting faster. This is just slightly better AC. I think we probably want to switch these around. So you wear the adamantine mail. And I mean, is there any other of that mail here
Sure thing.
I want to grab, or is it just other equipment? Looks like just other equipment at this point. Then the elven chainmail goes over here. It cannot be currently equipped due to other equipment. Yeah, Ring of Princes +1, whatever. There we go. Now, what's this other drow equipment running around with? Shields, flails,
I'm out of pockets.
bolts
Sorry.
we're almost certainly not going to use, but I want to identify anyway. So I know what the drow are throwing at us. Save versus death, we stun for 4 rounds. That is nasty. Not using a crossbow, however. This is just a +3 flail, nothing fancy. Okay. Same here. The fact that one of those pieces of chainmail is different means I probably need to just go through and examine everything manually now. +4 shield. And like the AC would be a little bit better than the Shield of Harmony, but the reason I'm using the Shield of Harmony is because of all the immunities it grants, not because of the AC bonus it gives. We can toss that.
I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
Check all this. Drow bolts +1. Okay, so not all throwing powerful bolts at us. They are just throwing normal crossbow bolts as well. +3 longsword. Drow crossbows of speed. And to examine the last weapon, Drow longsword, Drow flail, Drow shield. Yeah, all the same. Big old pile of equipment on the ground now.
Need something?
Got some better armor out of that.
Can do.
That is lovely. Yeah, this is that Drow architecture again. Which means we're possibly approaching the Drow city that we know about. Oh, that's the dark cave we were looking for. Okay, so that's where we need to take the light gem. And I'll just poke my head up this other corridor a moment. I'm hearing various little pew noises of magic effects expiring, doing something somewhere. Yeah, that is bad. And the drow runs into the gates of the city. To Natha. Not heading in there. We were warned against doing that, I do believe. So, we have explored this map now. We have the Dark Cave, which we were told to go to. We have 3 sets of tunnels to the east, south, and the west, none of which we really know anything about. No one's really mentioned it beyond the warning
No
that
problem.
there are some fish people of some description guarding this bridge, which we got after already clearing them out. That was more a warning about the fish people themselves, rather than the caverns that lay beyond them. But while we are down here, I think before we head into that dark cave, yeah, so some of these merchants down here, the Dwarga, dark dwarves, deep dwarves, yeah, they gave us the tip that there is a mage imprisoned in the cavern to the north of them. So we need to use some of the freedom scrolls they were selling there. Release them. So the cavern directly to the north is the one with the elemental portals, kind of where we're standing now. If this doesn't work, then it will be the one probably further north of here with the mushrooms and the cage thing with the facets we released all those people from.
Fabled treasure, terrible danger, probably some spiders.
Let's see, there should be, yes, freedom scrolls, 2 backpack. So I'll just try casting freedom about here. Hopefully it's not really fussy for the location, because we brought 2. They only have 2 more for sale. If it wants me to be standing like here or something instead, and this doesn't work, we're going to run out of scrolls very quickly.
Now, come on, kill something now. Yeah.
I moved my camera. Yes, it's doing something. Re-equip your quick item, quickly. Quick item.
Ah, thank you for releasing me. I was sure my destiny was to end imprisoned here forever, I've never been more glad to be wrong.
Vithal. I am indebted to you. Perhaps we might make use of each other. I had great plans before I was so rudely interrupted. And that's right, so he was in prison battling another powerful mage. And he was reputedly looking for some sort of powerful artifact or treasure hidden down here. So, who were you battling here, friend? I am unsure of that myself, though I imagine that I simply insulted a local resident with my ignorance of custom. The value of my goal may have blinded me. Regardless, I must continue what I have begun, and would do so with your help, if you are willing. I will consider it. Hear me out, and I am sure I will entice you. The prize is wealthy, but the finding is tricky. This spot is thin, and careful spells may breach the walls between dimensions. On the other side, one might find some valuable magic, if one knows where to look. If you could aid me a bit, I would be forever grateful. There will be items enough for us both. I suppose into your enforcer, someone to take the punishment? I mean, he needs extra bodies. He's already been imprisoned once and needed a freedom spell. We aren't getting many details. But I mean, I can possibly get more details just by asking what is required of me. I cannot lie, there will be combat. I thought I was prepared for such, but my failure has obviously proved me wrong. With your aid, things should go smoother, though your first duties would be less dangerous by far. Few errands. I am no errand girl, I am no stranger to mundane tasks. I'm no stranger to mundane tasks. What sort of fetch quests do you have for me, sir? I apologize if I have suggested anything that would demean you, but the greatest plans have simple flaws. I can stay here and begin preparatory spells, even. But I cannot cast the actual dimension-breaching spells without the procedures outlined in my book of rituals. I imagine it was taken after I was imprisoned. There are gnomes observing my conflict. Perhaps they took it. I cannot blame them. I'm sure I appeared quite permanently lost. Okay, yep, so the village to the north. We need to go ask at. But you're like, will you prepare here? Menial duty. Well, I mean, yes, he's already said that. I mean, could you not do this yourself? It seems simple enough. Why do you need my help? It's still something I'm wondering a bit. I mean, for the combat later he's mentioned, but we'll ask. My recent experience has made me nervous about travelling around here on my own, for obvious reasons. I'll be here whether you agree to help or not. I believe there's this... I will try this. Vnifblin. Nerfblin? Village to the north. They may have taken my gear there. If you go, tell them they may keep everything but the book. Thank you if you can do anything. I'll be at the Earth Elemental Portal, softening the area with minor spells. You cast a spell, it's powerful magic. Yep. Free the imprisoned mage. Okay,
Hello.
so he's related to these elemental portals scattered around.
Consider it done.
I wonder if clearing all the elementals out beforehand will make things easier for us. I mean, certainly until we did that, the place he just wandered down to had a large angry elemental standing outside of it. In fact, it had quite a pile of large angry elementals standing around outside of it.
Uh-huh. Yep. Need something?
We don't need to drag the whole party
You
to do
betcha.
this, probably. Ren, just sprint in, you're fast. Into the village. So, talk to someone, poke around the place. I didn't find the book beforehand.
If it were properly cleansed and balanced.
Let's talk to you again, Goldander.
We have no
Goldander.
more to discuss. Your efforts here were appreciated, but we must move on to other concerns.
Okay, so you're just talking about your quest, which is concluded. Can I speak to the innkeeper?
Yes.
Welcome to my makeshift inn, I say. Yes, you haven't run across a lost piece of gear, have you? Belonging to a mage? You find a lot in the tunnels, you do. There's no harm in picking up what has fallen from dead hands. The mage is no longer dead. He would like the return of his book of rituals. I mean, he's right. There's no harm in taking stuff that's been lost. If you just left in the caverns, it'd probably been eaten by a slime or something by this point. I mean, I will just say the mage is no longer dead. He's looking for his stuff. But explain why I'm doing this. No longer dead? That would be quite the recovery. Fine, you may have his book, but a finder's fee is what I require. I've even kept it separate from what other inventory I have. A curious read it is. 300 gold too much for your purse? 300 gold's fine, that's just change. We have a trade, we do. I thank you for your patronage. The Book of Rituals, a book of elemental rituals in possession of a mage called Vithal. Little use to any other person. Simple enough. Back we go.
Speak your mind. It is done.
Hi.
The rest of the party can make their way down. We'll run sprints at cheetah speeds.
Okay.
I thought I told you to head down there, Ren. Why'd you stop?
Yep. Sure thing. Hello. Can do.
You have returned. My work goes well, though there is only so much I can do without your help.
Again, his voice line was quite loud earlier, but now it's quiet. I've seen this before, the kind of volume of the various voice lines varying quite a bit in this game. I mean, that was barely an errand. I'm not going to complain about, so I'd rather back me have the book. Found the book of rituals here, have it back. I mean, we've already seen that, according to the description, it's useless to anyone but him, so here you go, Vithal. Thank you. This will prove a profitable venture yet, I assure you. Now, to the dangerous bit. There will be 3 gates I must enter. There will be a guardian in each, and it will not be pleased to see us. I will lure each one through in turn. Be ready with your defenses. I mean, guardian, what kind of guardian? Just more elementals like the ones we've already fought? I do not know the nature of the guardians, or who placed them there. I imagine the place was the safehold of a mage in ancient times, but I cannot be sure. Curiosity has driven me crazy to find out what is there. I regret placing you in harm's way, but I cannot fight the creature while maintaining the spell. I will pay you well with a share of what I find, I assure you. I mean, I don't have an option to say I'm willing to do this, but would prefer to start later, so form your rituals. I am ready. Very well. Let the walls between dimensions yield to me. Let the aether be made solid, that a mortal man may pass. Great Earth Elemental. Still just an Earth Elemental. Hopefully didn't have any more funny tricks. Anyone's all the spells going out. Look at that thing though. We're chopping straight through it.
Gotta try something else.
Well done. Now the way is clear from the first gate. You're close to our goal. Wish me luck.
That thing barely seems stronger than the normal Earth Elementals, despite being a greater one. So is he gone into the portal? Yep, here he comes, back out.
Well, that was unpleasant. I cannot survive on the other side very long, which was appropriate, I suppose.
He's just getting quieter and quieter. I've some of the Drow. Come back. There, that's my best imitation of how he's currently speaking at the moment.
What's up? No problem.
And the fire gate even, not the first. I'm stumbling over my words a lot today.
Uh-huh. Consider it done.
Part of the journey, I will enter the plane of fire and return if I am able. Again, I ask for your well wishes. Be wary. Another guardian may protect this portal as well.
Let's go. Hopefully this other guardian is just as... Well, it actually managed to hit us. That's the first damage I've taken today fighting these guardians. Or fighting these elementals.
Something is wrong here.
Gotta try something else. Need something? Yep.
And you just run around a bit, kite around.
Try something else.
And that was the hero being hit by the Scorcher, which we think cast.
Something is wrong here.
Now I shall enter the fire portal. Possibly why Ren is now taking damage is Ren's stone skin and stuff has worn off. Get out of the way, that spell.
Sir, I
Live a good long time.
I await your need.
Yeah, Ren took a lot of damage there.
Swords, not words.
Another portion of the prize is ours. Come now to the air and motivate.
Hi.
Last one, probably, assuming there's not going to be a
You
water
betcha.
gate pop out of nowhere.
I am ready. I go.
Minsk,
Melee
stand
folks
back.
up and
For
ready to
Yep,
tank.
okay.
justice.
One more trip and we shall have all there is to have. A pity I could not have known the mage that secreted these things away. They would have made a powerful friend.
Again, I ask for your well wishes as I pass beyond. Again, you must face the Guardian first.
Something is wrong here.
Try something else.
Yep, and immediately stunned.
Something is wrong here.
Try something else.
Familiar has died? How did my familiar die? For crushing damage from the Greater Earth Elemental. I am not certain how that happened.
I don't know what you were expecting.
Hi.
But as a sword, I'm pretty one-dimensional.
Let's just
in
tuck
what
your
I
way down the
want.
back and try again.
Okay.
One more trip and we shall have all there is to have. Secret with these things.
Gotta try
Made a
something else.
powerful friend.
Yeah, so Vithal's just hitting us with spells. He is not respecting
Try something else.
proper fire discipline.
I shall enter the air portal.
Hopefully, however, this is the last one. Here, you've taken a bit of damage, so heal yourself up.
Hello.
Quite sad Ren doesn't have healing spells any longer.
You point, I punch.
At least Minsk is making up for the lost healing now.
I return. It's good to have the prime material under my feet. There is beauty on the other side, but it is not my own.
And you, my friend, my helpful stranger, I am true to my word. You shall receive your due, just as I have promised. There, I trust to be satisfied with this potent item. I have only taken a brief look at it, but I am sure it is worth the pains we took. A small portion of the whole, but worthy of your surface. I mean, I'm not too certain what it does. That might be very useful or not useful at all. The XP for everyone is nice, though. I do have a very high charisma and stuff. Plus my portion is a bit too small. I could ask that you reconsider. I believe I took the majority of the risk in this instance. I was the one that travelled the plains, you know. Still, if you were so insistent, I suppose I could up your reward a bit more, though I reserve the right to take the majority for myself. There, a couple of spell scrolls. That must suffice, as I'll give no more. Yeah, Abidozim's Horrid Wilting, Simulacrum, those are both good spells, I do believe. So that is sufficient, and I thank you for your generosity. It will serve you well, of that I am sure. Farewell, my friend, and take care in your journey. That was a proper teleport out, not even a, like, the door opening spell they usually do. Let's see, what do we end up with? Rod of Absorption. This rod acts as a magnet, drawing magical spells of any nature, priest or wizard, into itself, then nullifies their elements. The magic absorb must be directed at the character possessing the rod. To activate this absorption ability, the character must use the wand, after which time they'll be protected for 4 rounds, or until the absorption disappears. The rod will absorb 9 levels of spell, and defend against spells up to 9th level. Each use of the rod expends 1 charge, so it's a charge-based item, doesn't have a way to recharge. 4 rounds each. Ooh, 1 use. Okay. So this will nullify a particular big spell 1 time that's targeted at someone. Like, big area spells or anything, I don't think this will affect. I mean, stuff like Abidozim's Horrid Wilting, which we've seen used against us to great effect a few times. What exactly does this spell even do? So, evaporates the moisture from the bodies of every living creature within the area of effect. 15-foot radius effect. Inflicting 1d8 damage per level. Uncapped. Which would make this quite fun on Ren. Eventually. Affected creatures are saving throw versus spell for half. Especially devastating against water elementals and plant creatures who receive a penalty on their saving throws. Does not harm party members. That is a nice spell. We have Simulacrum, which we have already seen. This is a, creates a copy of the caster, 60% of the level. All spells and abilities of the caster would have at that level. 6% of their hit points, fully under their control. I'm curious if this, copies buffs and stuff, which they have up across. If so, then you could do some really fun stuff with Ren. I mean, by pre-buffing and then casting, because most of Ren's spells are buffs, the lack of spells, which you'll get from the decreased level, would not have as much an impact. And even if it doesn't work that way, and I need to... You have empty spell slots, Ren. I need to deal with that. Even if it doesn't work that way, and I would need to cast Simulacrum and then spend the time buffing up using what spell slots they have, even on 60% of the caster's level, that would still be quite useful. Run round a level, so it's not the longest lasting spell. It should still be enough time to get some buffs up and in. Yeah, just for normal casters, I feel like... where are we? You're the one who doesn't have this project image spell is possibly just more useful. Yeah, because it has all of the same spells. Cannot make physical attacks, but you're probably not making physical attacks anyway. And the being rooted in place is less likely to be an issue for casters than a melee fighter. Like Ren. So, what do I want you to also have? I get another Tensor's Transformation so I can use it twice. Breach, Spell Immunity, Spell Shield, Sunfire. The ability for you to spell immunity, that could come in useful. We might as well just equip that. Protection from magical or Tensor's Transformation. We'll get a second Tensor's Transformation up, so you can do that twice. There we go. And so you don't have level 7 spells yet, but our actual mages all do. Which means they are going to hit 8th level and then 9th level first. I mean, as it stands, no one can use either of the scrolls we just got, so I'll just keep them both in your scroll case for now. And just to get things sorted out, the Horrid Wilting can go in near us as its combat spell. And once we get 8th level spells, we'll worry about who exactly to
What's
give
up?
those to.
Uh-huh.
Rod of Absorption. I mean, is that just going into Hera's inventory as one of her miscellaneous pieces of equipment? Sure seems like it. I just need to remember I have that. Hold on to it
Need
until
some? Sure thing.
I find an enemy is throwing some really big spell that will be valuable to just be able to absorb. One-time items like that are always a bit tricky to use, because you kind of want to hold on to them as long as possible. But then really, kind of, what's the point in carrying them around in your inventory if you're not actually going to make use of them? Every item hoarder knows that struggle.
Hi.
At least it's better than something like this ring, which kind of hides out in your inventory. I've never used the Ring of the Ram, even though that's a once per day charge. Pseudo Dragon, come back. I should make a point of using Ring of the Ram on the next little weak enemy I see.
Yep.
Mutated Gibbling shows up and just gets annihilated. I mean, it'll
Can
get
do.
annihilated anyway. The trick in that point is actually
must
getting the
gather
ring
your party
activated
before
before everyone
venturing
else kills the
forth.
bloody thing. So, I've forgotten the name of the person we're going to go see down this tunnel. See, yep, Adalon, the lair of Adalon. I do believe I speculated Adalon might be a dragon. This statue is certainly making me think I might be
Hello?
correct in that assessment.
No problem.
Oh wow, it is dark in this tunnel.
It's just like I thought it would be. Helping others and doing good things.
Hidden behind the wall, but no side passage or anything lurking around. There we go. Adalon. Let's get a good look at the dragon model. Seems to be using the same model as that dragon we saw. Something not quite right happening with this line across you. Something not lining up as
What's
it
up?
should.
Consider it done.
Welcome. Welcome to my lair. I have watched your progress with great interest.
Lady, you honour me with your words. Must be a grand sight if I interest the eyes of a silver dragon. Your interest does not concern me. I've come seeking information. I mean, if I've come seeking information, her interest would surely concern me. Honour me with your words. I mean, I must be a grand sight if I interest the eyes of a silver dragon. Your ego swells undeservedly. Interest does not mark approval or support. Do not presume to be in my good graces, Wren. I am not as tolerant as others of my kind. I am Adalon, the Guardian, and I have done my duty as well as I have been able for many a century. I was not the first, but I know the history. And you are truly a magnificent sight, my lady. I am awed. Everyone speaks better to dragons than Wren does. Yes, yes, of course, but I have little time for your starry-eyed fawning. Listen well to what I say. My charge is the elven ruins above, an ancient temple that marks the gateway to the Underdark. There are others elsewhere, but this was the first. The first gateway to the Underdark? The temple marks where the elves of dark arts first descended, truly separating from elven kind and becoming Drow. Yep. The Drow keep the outpost of Natha here as a symbol, one that is fought over regularly, though I have governed the hostilities and seen peace for decades at a time. There has been a crime here recently, and I can no longer honour my commitment. I must ask your assistance, and in return, I will aid you. Okay, so you're the protector of the Drow in the city above, but something has happened. Speak on, I'll listen and see what I can do. Silence! I will tell you when you may speak. This is a very important matter, and I will not be interrupted. Of course, my Lady Adalon. Wren, do keep quiet. The Drow respected the borders of this place for centuries, only venturing out for sport and small skirmishes. That was the balance. The two you seek, this Bodhi and John Irenicus. I believe they've made a deal with the Drow for their own safe passage, and offered a way to tip the scales against their elven enemy. It is unfortunate that they did not offend you in some way. We might have been spared the headache of this journey if they had to face an angry Silver. You may ask why I do not extend my influence. I cannot. Irenicus bargained with my most prized possession. He violated my lair and stole from me. They have taken my eggs. That's the crime. Okay. John, you are going to be very dead. I do not know why you think this is going to work out for you. The vile creatures, such a crime is unthinkable. Unfortunately, I assume they threaten to destroy them, if you act against them. I've been informed that to move from my lair is to cause the destruction of my eggs. It is the final straw in a long line of atrocities I have been witness to. Who shakes with disbelief? Such a crime will not go unanswered. You must retrieve them for me. Do this, and I reveal a safe escape route to leave the Underdark, one that emerges close to where Irenicus plots his next move. In addition to placing you near your target, I will also make a gift of an item from my hoard. It will be powerful and worthy of your service. So I would offer to help even if there were no reward. Ask me to propose a force, you will not. Suicide mission, no. I wonder what it is you think I can do. So weak. I mean, I would offer to help even if there were no reward. It's interesting I don't just have an opportunity to thank her for the offer of the reward. Very noble, though I have had many a person give up on such vows before. My term here has soured me on the company of non-dragons. I am grateful, however, and will seize your success. I do not ask you to assault the city, rather to enter it with subtlety. You will take the identity of a group of Drow I dispatched recently, a party from another city destined for Natha. Come such a hated thing. I do not look forward to that. I will transform you, and you will be able to pass among the Drow with ease. They will not see through the fiction I create. When you arrive at the gate, tell them you are from the city of Ched Nasad, and that you seek sanctuary within Natha. I do not know the ways of the Drow very well. Will I be able to successfully impersonate one? I don't like the first part of this line, that I question the logic of this, but that seems a bit insulting, but I do not know the ways of the Drow, so I will ask this. Improvise. They're in the turmoil of war at the moment and will overlook much. They will not turn away extra hands. You will not be discovered by any means other than your own mistakes, so be careful not to make them. Let the casting begin then, Adelon. Yes, let it be done.
It is done. You now resemble the denizens of the Drow city, complete with a house insignia that will not draw undue attention. I suggest you act like Drow when speaking to anyone you meet.
You will also have knowledge of the language of the Drow, and your speech will be heard as though you've spoken their dark tongue all your life. The illusion will last as long as it needs to. Trying to leave the city through their main gate to the surface will dispel the magic. You'll be on your own against impossible odds. I am sorry, but I must protect my interests. The only safe escape is through my influence once the eggs are recovered. On your deal, I'll be content. No, I'll do what I can, Adelon. That seems like a fine bargain. I thank you. Remember, you're from the city of Ched Nasad. Take a Drow name as well. Use Veldrin. It is commonly used. I will make a note of both of these in case I'm challenged on these. City is Ched Nasad. My new name is Veldrin. There we go. If I get questioned by guards or something, I now have it written down to consult with. Yes, Alice did physically change our appearance. We're now a party of elves.
How can I will do what I can.
Yep. Gotcha.
Sword! Where Minsk goes,
Which means
evil
I'm going to be
stands
mistaking people, especially our three mages, because they're really only distinguished by their weapons visually. So, at least our melee people have arms and helmets and stuff.
Need you betcha.
Let's just explore around this map. Looks like nothing here really, besides Adelon. Not that she's small or easy to miss. Let's have a bit of a close look at this model. We have long kind of a sail, head down along the tail. The wings flying. It is kind of interesting, this model. You can see they're obviously kind of stretching the limits of the scale of what they could effectively do here. So it ends up looking a bit janky, but it is still quite impressive. Trying talking to you again. Do you have anything to say?
I see you there.
You return. You must hurry your efforts. I cannot bear to have my eggs in the hands of those imbeciles. We ask you to return to the illusion we have concocted. Baldur, Drow city of Chednasard, you seek refuge, willing to aid in their efforts against the elves. Go now.
Hi.
Let it be done.
Okay.
I wonder what sort of threat we would have faced if we tried to venture in here without the light gem. We warned the kind of like dangerous shadows cannot be passed and
You
would
must
attack
gather your
trespassers
party
and all
before
that
venturing
good stuff.
forth.
Sure thing.
So, I mean, we still have these other... I keep going to that one thinking it's the south. The south is all the way over here. We still have these three tunnels to look at, but I think we'll first head north and check
Yep,
out the city
can
like we
do.
were instructed. So I haven't had any leads to head out to the outer tunnels in any direction yet. And it would be... Well, I think it would be not unreasonable, the gates open, to expect us to get a quest in the
Do
city,
not
sending us
question the
elsewhere in the
nature of
Underdark.
others.
Who is there? You are Drow, but there are no scheduled patrols this day. Identify yourselves. Intruders without cause will be killed where they stand. Speak your purpose. I'm Ren from the lair of Adelon. No. Please, I beg of you, allow me entry. I'm the humble Veldrin from Chednasard. I'm your death if I'm not allowed entry, move aside, or just I am Veldrin from the city of Chednasard. I mean, let's not go over beg of you, allow me entry. I'm the humble Veldrin from Chednasard. Just, matter of fact, I am Veldrin from the city of Chednasard. However tempting it is to openly declare, I'm Ren, fresh from the air of Adelon. I'm here to slaughter my way through the city and retrieve those eggs. My apologies, I was merely following my duty in questioning you. You are welcome to pass, Veldrin of Chednasard. There would normally be an extensive questioning of you. We were expecting your group from Chednasard. Your late arrival has delayed the plans of Solofane. Solofane. Enter quickly and be sure to seek Solofane's counsel. He of the Male Fighter Society will instruct you on your conduct within Natha. Be aware that your welcome is conditional. If you fail to meet with him, or fail in any other way, you will be hunted for sport by all who care to join in. The Male Fighter Society is in the north end of the city, past the Female Fighters Society, just before the Spider Pit.
Hello.
Love a good Spider Pit.
I don't
No
chop
problem.
wood, okay? I'm not an axe.
And we already have this map explored. An Aboleth tank, the Usnatha Bazaar, a tavern, okay, the Female Fighter Society, Queel's home, to the upper levels, House Jalat, the Male Fighters Society, the Temple of Loth, and Direx's Tower. And some more structures up to the north here. So I have to imagine that's the Spider Pit up there from the directions we were given. We have this tower of uncertain purpose. And we have this structure down here too.
What's up? Consider it done.
So what do we have? Valuable merchandise, you fool. Be careful. Please, master, I haven't eaten in a week. No use your idiocy. Outlived your usefulness.
Uh-huh.
What is going on here, Lethal? The slave never listens, and I tire of it. The slave is not your property, he is mine. I'm sorry, my mistress. Slave got out of hand and was punished. But stand this fool. You are easier to replace than a trained slave. Have other sons? Idiot. Where shall I find
Yep,
a
yep.
slave now? Well, that's a good tone setter. Spider. Hi, friend. Can I give you pets? No, I cannot give you pets. That is sad. So another slave. We have a pair of Githyanki over here. I can examine these inventories, apparently. What even are these? Like shelving units, possibly? Release me from this physical form. Do not forget to heal it. Retain its physical form as long as needed. Release me. Destroy this body. Okay, so that, yeah. Torture are damaging it, and then the others healing it. Concentrate. That just seems to be cycling. So this was mentioned in the bazaar. Is there something here we can purchase? There's some drow standing around. Let's talk to these two Githyanki down here.
Cities always teem with evil and decay. Let's give it a good shake and see what falls out.
Well said, Minsk. Leaving me alone you will. Leaving me alone you will, Drow. We Githyanki be here only because we have no choice. Us with damaged ship. See? Aware of you, Drowling. Disgusting me you are, and harming vibrations of my ship you will be. Away.
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
Do you wish to see the magic I have acquired? Many a magical device fashioned by Drow hand, or some taken from lesser races that did not deserve them. I shall see what you have. Find familiar, various scrolls. Word minus sequencer, teleport field. Incendiary cloud. Level 8 spell. Creates a bellowing cloud of roaring flame. The creature in the area must leave the cloud immediately or suffer 1d4 points of fire damage per level each round while in the area. Okay. Only a 1-turn duration though. Yeah. It's not that long for a big area denial spell. The Finger of Death. We've had that one used on us before. Just attempts to kill something. And that could be a fun spell to throw on someone. Finger of Death. Ruby Ray of Reversal and Mantle. What do these two do? So Mantle confers complete invulnerability to all weapons of +2 or lower enchantment. The spell is incredibly powerful, has a very short duration, 4 rounds. I mean, that's not that short, really. Must be combined, and this combined with its very short casting time, mean Mantle only works in the thick of combat. It does not work in conjunction protection from magical weapons. All weapons are +2 or lower. I mean, I feel like protection from magical weapons would most of the time just be more effective. Ruby Ray of Reversal. Okay, dispels 1 spell protection, another one of these spells. Yeah, we've seen a few spells just like that one. Do I have a Finger of Death scroll? available to me. If not, I might learn Finger of Death while I'm here. Check through Wren's. I am looking at the wrong one. That is why that was all looking very familiar and full of combat spells. Let's see. I am not seeing it. Open container. Is there a Finger of Death in here? Yes, there is. Someone should probably know that. So I am not going to buy any of your scrolls, good sir. Who wants to learn to cast Finger of Death? I kind of want another 7th level spell slot before I do that.
Need something? You betcha.
Well, that's the Aboleth tank. Now, Aboleths are something I know a little bit more about, at least their Pathfinder variation, entirely because of that Pathfinder association. Let's speak to the commoner out the front first, though.
The destiny of the Drow is to conquer all.
I work one of the noble houses here in Natha. Loth does not favour us as much as the nobles. We are necessary for the Drow's prosperity. You gonna mind control me, Aboleth? A loathsome fish-like creature floats within the tank. Long leathery tendrils grow from its head and the smell of rancid grease hangs about the tank. For a moment, the creature is motionless, as if sleeping. Okay, yeah, we just get the same dialogue, nothing else.
To walk apart from house and queens, to walk
Welcome to my
into the
store,
grave.
brother. You will find my blades true and sharp. None are better. Remember well that I will not replace anything once it has been exposed to the surface world. Adamantian weapons and armor decay once inside Loth's dark embrace. Is there nothing that can stop such decay? No, and of course we would wish it no other way. It would be a great insult for those of other races to carry Drow weapons. I mean, if you're going to make war on the surface elves, though, doesn't that make it quite difficult? Surely you would need armor and weaponry. The Drow do not make extended forays to the surface. There is nothing above that we need. We only occasionally raid for specific reasons. You should know this. Okay, so you're opposed to John's plan. Okay, let me see what you have in stock. A Harbinger, +3. When the hero Trueblood destroyed the Harbinger, a demon gorging himself in the blood of peasant folk near Luskan, he bound its essence into the only vessel capable of holding it. Famous sword Deliverance. The creature was dominated by the will of the semi-sentient blade. It was not truly defeated, and transformed the weapon from within. Acts much like any other enchanted weapon. When it strikes, a small chance, it emits a fireball. Also turns ogres to stone. It is unknown if this is an ability of the demon or something the sword always could do. I mean, that is an interesting weapon. Probably not something I would actually ever use, though. A sword that occasionally blows you up when you use it. And no other special enchanted weapons here. Well, we do have the Spear of Withering, a +4 spear. They like giving me powerful spears now, don't they? And deals extra poison damage on a successful hit. Fire Tooth. Okay. A throwing knife that returns. Okay. Not usable by clerics and beastmasters. That could be interesting. You use the dagger proficiency. I will need to think about that one. +3 dagger. Yeah, 2d4 +3. An extra 1d2 missile damage. Bullet, Sentinel. Okay, use some more powerful stuff here. That's just a +5 shield. Well, +4 shield for +5 AC. Staff of Earth. Yep. Ability to stone to flesh. We can already semi-reliably do that. Robe of the Evil Archmagi. Do not have someone to equip that to. Then you have some more spell scrolls. Okay, so the thing we're really looking at here is this fire tooth.
What do you want?
So at the moment, Imoen, what is your proficiencies like? Yeah, so you're good with daggers. Nalia, you are also good with daggers. You do have a pretty funny dagger at the moment to stab people with, to put them to sleep. I think Imoen, I mean, we're never making use of these darts, are we, if we just give her the dagger? But it does seem like a very fun piece of equipment to give you. And you need something in your offhand, so you can keep hold of this in your offhand, just the immunity to hold and paralysis, maybe. Yes, we will buy that dagger.
Okay.
Do not question the matron mothers.
So, right, you are 14, 3 to 8. And if I equip this, look at that improvement in your Thaco. Oh, wow. Are you not proficient with short swords? You are. Why is that such a big increase? Why is that a 5 increase? Dexterity, missile adjustment. Missile. Yeah, so at the moment, you're not getting... Okay, there is some sort of mechanical thing I was not aware of. Because you were getting your dexterity as a bonus to your Thaco. Your attempts to hit here. Ah, is it because it's a ranged attack? By default. So this is showing the ranged throw-in version. Even though you can stab with it as well. Does it use the same roll? Does this let you make ranged attacks effectively in melee? That's fun. If you equip that, yeah, in your offhand, you'll get the immunity to hold and paralysis, but you're not taking any dual wielding penalty because you're still just using a ranged weapon instead. That is fun. So drag this down. Do I want you with the dart still in your offhand? I mean, some darts of stunning, which I could possibly switch to in case I really need to try and stun something desperately. Yeah, I reckon that seems right. You are slowly running out of arrows. What do we currently have? We have some more arrows plus 2. I can restock some of your supply while we're here. And you barely ever attack a range. You're more of a melee fighter, Ren. When Nalia eventually completely runs out of arrows, we'll try switching some stuff around. The Vascosa is completely outdated at this point, isn't it? Yeah, I do not need this weapon. We can just sell this.
The path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the mages.
Okay, sell Vascosa. Ince, could you use some stuff I can flog? Burning Earth, I mean, that's still good against undead. Ashadina is not useful. Sell that. Flame of the North. Jaw the Bleeder. We had various weapons which I'm unlikely to make use of these. Why is Jaw the Bleeder valued so high? I mean, yeah, because it bleeds stuff very effectively. That's why. Wyvern's Tail. We're unlikely to make use of the Wyvern's Tail at this point. Just sell that off.
Yep, sure
A
thing.
tiny bit of inventory space back.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Enter and welcome to my store. I offer patience a Drow design. It is the work of the finest enslaved alchemists. What you have need of, brother? Let me see what stock you keep. Do you sell a potion bag? You do not. Oh dear. Look at all these fun potions. 24 strength for 2 hours. Oh, my stars. Drop AC. Potions are so powerful, and I cannot equip the bloody things easily, because I do not have the inventory space. Look at this. Damage resistance plus 50%, all forms of non-physical damage, all saving throws automatically succeed. Much sadness. Anyway, what do you have here? A 10% magic resistance amulet. That's fun. The Rod of Smiting smites golems. Real good against golems. Huh. And that's something to remember if I ever run into like really powerful golem. It's not quite on the scale of like the Beholder Shield for something that hard counters a creature though. Like, they still get to make a save, they're not taking a penalty on it. And even just like the bonus to damage, I would prefer a large bonus to Thaco, so you can hit more reliably rather than hit unreliably. Something with incredible AC and very good save versus death would still be able to stop that, even if it was a golem. The belt of this. This is a blade item. Okay. Slashing damage bonus only. I mean, we are now using a slashing weapon in our main hand. Belt of the Skillful Blade. Ren, what do you currently have equipped in the belt slot? Okay, your constitution stuff is on your belt. I could be really cheeky and like, just to check, if I unequip this belt, you still keep the benefit. That could get quite annoying, but that is something I could do, and I do want that belt off you. Mine. Look at that. So 5 Thaco in the offhand to 3. We are on parity between main and offhand weapons now. And you deal an extra 10% slashing damage, which will certainly help with this katana. I do like you using the flail though, even though that's not a slashing weapon. Do I want to just give this belt to someone else to buff up their health? And what do you like? You have 16 con, you have 17 con. Ren's the one who really makes benefit of it, so we can just stay in your inventory for now. Aye, for now. And we had that necklace of magic resistance. I already like Ren's current one. Save versus polymorph. You don't have anything at the moment, but you were using the +2, and you almost certainly will again later. This shield amulet is something Nira is not making that much use of. Yeah. It was like armor class 4 +2. Your current braces of defense are already 4 braces of defense. Immunity to magic missiles, potentially nice, but too niche to really make much regular use of. It's just a strict upgrade over Imoen's current necklace. Makes that tempting. Memorizing an extra 2nd level word spell is quite nice. Okay, so how do I want to tackle this? Save versus polymorph can probably... I can probably drop the save versus polymorph and stick that on Nira instead of the shield amulet. She's unlikely to make use of the shield amulet and make Jaheira really even a bit more tanky by giving her that magical resistance. Yeah, I like that as an idea.
No problem.
The supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the majors.
There's some good equipment here. So, switch. Callaghan's Amulet of Magic Resistance. Very flavorfully, this is associated with fighting red wizards, according to the description here, so it would be suitable for Nira. But I think Jaheira is more likely to be hit with various nasty spells. Nira will try and keep it at the back safely anyway. Necklace of Form abilities unlikely to matter too much, but... Well, we know Nero transforms herself into stuff occasionally, so at least it's slightly flavorful. And an overseer handmaiden.
The destiny of the Drow is to conquer all.
Do not disturb our lessons. Benefit can be had from these simple torments. Not your practice dummy. I mean, I don't particularly want to interfere that much, not immediately. Do not torment your words, Drow. I know of no intent of releasing my spirit from this prison or physical prison, I know. Not before I've made some progress. Doing stuff in here. Can you move across? Yes, that is a single surface. Let's speak to this slave.
Oh, my lung! It's flopping all over the dirt! Damn.
I am but a slave, sir. Please don't hurt me. I'm trying to do my job as you command. I speak to one of these torturers.
Do as the matron's order and live.
You may wish to tempt the wrath of my overseer, but I do not. Leave me be.
Lord be praised.
Bother me.
Through destiny and might, we shall rule supreme. Through destiny and might, we shall
Okay, so
rule
none of these
supreme.
people gave me any dialogue options.
Uh-huh.
So I'll
Consider
have
it
to
done.
try and find a way to free you at a later point somehow.
Need something? Yep.
Boring.
What do we have up
boring,
here?
Boring.
Trolls and gnolls and an umber hulk. Like slave pens for slave market, possibly?
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
I greet you, male, in the name of the Spider Queen and all the glory that is Natha, the first city. Care to take a look at the wares I have available? In short, tell me about these slaves. I still have a strong gnoll, captured leading a group of its fellows on the surface. Tortured and then sold to me, but it is healthy, 500 gold pieces. I have one of the regenerating trolls. Party captured it not far from the city. Stupid beast, but strong. 750 gold for that one, should you wish it. I have a spirit troll. I don't know much about it. A warrior sold it to me 2 months ago. Difficult to feed, but certainly is powerful. 1,000. Ah yes, I have one of the umber hulks left still. The sisters love those. Difficult to kill, I understand. I charge 1,500 for that one. That's interesting. So I can just purchase all these. I might leave off on this for the moment.
Hi.
Let's focus
You
on getting our
betcha.
bearings in the city a little bit first. Okay, so this is the Female
Yep.
Fighters Guild.
Okay.
The destiny of the Drow is to conquer all.
We are the superior fighters in this place, male. Do not bar our way, and do not address us when we do not wish it.
Do as the matron's order and live.
I was part of a delegation last year to trade with the Kuatoa. Such disgusting creatures. But not for their industriousness. I'd gladly call on Loth to kill them all.
Hello. Sure thing.
There is a Mind Flayer. Couple of Mind Flayers, speaking with some Drow.
What's up? Can do.
This place is unmarked. Yes, I hear you. Your thoughts are clear. You are not welcome in most parts of the city, remember that. Various noises going on. So that's
Am I
Slave
needed?
walking away. Yes, I understand that you are an ambassador. I know you had nothing to do with it. No, you will not be chastised for the actions of others of your kind. You may stay until your business is concluded. Enough,
Are you gonna
we'll
make
hear
me
no
cast
more.
spells here? There are a lot of people around.
Yeah, so Mind Flayer delegates. Mention a little ding ding ding. Of course. Have them watched at all times. We heard little ding ding dings we heard was probably the noise of them using psychic means to communicate.
No problem.
Disappeared off the edge here. These, yeah. Yeah, cannot initiate dialogue, they appear busy.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Need something? Consider it done.
So let's set up here. Which one of these doorways? Let's say Kobold Slave. I can interact with these windows, which is slightly odd. So we have to the upper level, Squirrel's home. Okay, no, so that's the tavern down here. This is the Female Fighter Society. Male Fighter Society is the next building up.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
Oh there. You seen the surface, bitch? Just fine sport, but she's quick on her feet. Lie, she went that way. Truth, she went that way. I mean, if I was meant to see someone, I missed it. So I have quite legitimately seen no one. What? She ran this way just a moment ago. Are you blind? I think you're speaking to Jahira at the moment, so I could do the careful what you say, male. I did legitimately see no one, but let's bark at him. Careful what you say, male. Yes, of course. I'm very sorry, mistress. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a surface elf to flay. I quite legitimately did miss whoever they were chasing there.
Hi. Yep. Yep, you betcha.
Someone just dead there.
Hello. Okay. What's up? Uh-huh. Sure thing.
And that's the person we were told to speak to.
You are the newcomers that have been sent my way, I see. As if I do not have enough to accomplish in a day, without suffering for the welfare of the weak.
There is no refuge to be had in Natha, fools. We pay for our existence here with blood, and you shall do the same. My name is Solalfin, and you shall now do as I say to prove your worth to the matron mothers. Failure is death. And just because there are females with you, do not think to challenge me. You are foreigners, no better than slaves until the matron mothers say otherwise. But I should get your shepherding underway. Have you a name, vagrant? Shall I simply refer to you as the male? My name is Velgen. No backbone, just as I suspected. Am I to be saddled with a drow who has all the fierceness of a jelly? I find out who is behind this assignment. No matter. One of the matron mothers has taken an interest in your arrival and wishes to avail herself of your skills. She sent a handmaid to speak to you at the entrance platform of the city. To be there, no doubt, to herd you on your mission like a nursing mother. I will go seek her out now. If you're intelligent, you'll go to the entrance platform quickly. The handmaidens are notoriously impatient. We must be subservient, Ren. To them, we are lesser drow, and no doubt under suspicion. Any sign of disobedience would bring scrutiny upon us. The drow have a harsh culture, one I'm not overly familiar with. We must harden our hearts if we are to blend in. The alternative is discovery and death.
Need something? Can do.
I was told to head that way promptly. So promptly, I might as well go. People struggling a bit on the narrow platforms. Yep, this is where we're told to go. Imre, you'll be the handmaiden.
Hi. No problem.
Who to speak to first?
Loth be praised.
No, wrong choice. Do not address me directly, worm. Any more impertinence from you, and you shall feel the lash of the tentacle rod as it flays the flesh from your bones. When you're in the presence of one of Lolth's favored, or a matron mother, you do not speak until spoken to, fool. Where is your sense? Forgive me, handmaiden Imre. This is a worthless excrement from Ched Nasad. I knew he was worthless the moment I first laid eyes on him. See to it he is tortured most severely for this. Attempt to find others who may serve the matron mother's will far better. You shall do nothing with the male. They will have to do. You shall be punished later. For now, I will address the male personally. Your story has been verified so far, Veldrin of Chednassad, and that is why you have not been sold as a lowly slave or made an amusement in the tavern. You still have no place here. You are fortunate indeed that many of our finest warriors are busy with preparations elsewhere. Fortunate enough that a matron mother has decided to make use of you. Cling to that sole hope, worms, and do not fail the matron mother. If you do, the horrors of your punishment shall be far more terrible than had we beset you at the gate. Okay. Twisted that sentence slightly in my head. Explain what has occurred, Solalfen, and be quick about it, male, for the Spider Queen demands my attention. At once, handmaiden. If I were to speak of the Devourers, Veldrin, you would know what I speak of, yes? You mean the Illithids? Yes, I know what they are. I believe I saw the... Yep. Yes, I believe that is the name they call themselves. Very intelligent of you. The Scions have long been one of our fiercest enemies. Your pair of ambassadors being greeted in the city further in earlier. A matron mother's eldest daughter ran afoul of Devourers while scouting. Her 4 companions fled or were slaughtered, and she was taken captive. They know a prize when they have one, the Devourers. They will bring their daughter to their city, and should they reach it, she shall be lost forever. With the preparations of the armies, we're the only ones who can intercept these Devourers. We must go to their cavern entrance and wait for them. Handmaiden Imre has given us a blessed item of Lolth that will pull the Devourers from their astral travel there, and it is there we must pounce. The matron mother has no desire to see her eldest daughter become a snack for the Devourers, so we must not fail. Do you understand, Veldrin? I'm to meet her at the entrance of the Illithid caverns, ambush some Illithids who have a matron mother's daughter captive. Exactly. The Illithid tunnels are in the southeast portion of the main Underdark cavern. I will be scouting, and you will find me there when you arrive. One of us the south or the east caverns. They are both right next to each other in the southeast. We do not expect the Illithid sometimes yet. You have the opportunity to rest and resupply yourself, if that is what you wish to do. You must meet me at the entrance of the Illithid tunnels in the next 12 hours. No more. Do not be late. Indeed, there are many exquisite horrors that may be found for you in the demon web pits should you fail. If you decide to run, the Daedras will eventually track you down. As for you, Solalfen, the matron mother expects even better from you. Report to the temple before you leave the city. As you wish, handmaiden. Okay, so I'm on a 12-hour timer.
Consider it done.
That's plenty of time for just wandering around. Not much time if I want to go sleep. It's currently hour 10. We need to get there before hour 22. So we can take this opportunity to poke our heads into the tavern. We can go check out the temple where Solalfen was just summoned. Derek's tower. I do wonder what this area up to the north is as well. So first things first, the cavern is closest.
Yep.
Suspended hanging platform.
Hello. You betcha.
Let's see, scout around. What are we looking at? There's a closed door there. I could probably try and open it, but I'll leave off for a second. Because it seems to lead to a pit of some kind, slave or gladiator fight.
To walk apart from house and queens, to walk into the grave.
If there's something you particularly need, male, a mug of black mead, perhaps. Found a partner to retire to the lust chambers with. I mean, let's see what services you have for sale. As you say, beds and spirits. That is what I'm here for. Only royal rooms? Well, 30, that's expensive though. Bitter black ale, mead. These are expensive. We have really cheap stuff and then we have expensive drinks. Let's see if we can grab some rumors. 2, 3. Other races in Natha are becoming bold. The Nephilim refused tribute to the matron mothers. The Illithid captured a high-ranking daughter. War seems certain. One more. Okay, just that one rumor. I don't want to get drunk because we will not have the rumor, the time to sleep it off. So we just have to settle for that one. Talfin, Barrog, you're named. Imran, Thorson, everyone's named in here. Nim Kalaza, you down here too. Marinand.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Greetings to you, O potent male. Stay for a time if you wish. The group of us here are sharing exploits and tales of the past. I doubt you Nasadrans have time for, eh? I have a tale for you if you're interested. Something my house mother once told me, in fact. If you're of a mind, that is. That's interesting. What do you want to tell me, Marinid? Excellent. Ha. My tale. My tale begins long ago, when our people first descended into the great depths and dark caverns, during a day when our homes were not carved out of stone and clay. Drow homes were made of twigs and black grasses, grass that many had brought with them into the Underdark. There were a few homes, of course, but the largest belonged to the first matriarch. The matriarch led the early hordes of Drow, helping them survive in hostile lands. She was powerful, potent, and cunning, a great boon to her people who admired her greatly. To honor her, a group of Drow set upon the Shark Fiends and stole the stone throne of their king, to secretly present to the matriarch as a trophy. They stowed it in the brass rafters of her hall. The matriarch arrived in her hall, and the Drow warriors went to retrieve the throne, but much to their horror, its weight caused it to fall through the grass rafters and crush the matriarch below. There's a sad, sad tale of her early travails in this dark place, and it holds a moral as well. Can you think of the moral, male? Boo knows, do not stow thrones in grass houses. This is true, Boo. Yes, yes, that's exactly it. Imbecile, how dare you tell such a moronic lie about the history of our people? Loth will sentence you to an eternity of poisoned agony for such madness. Bah, the Spider Queen has no sense of humor. Now, for Aeron, on the other hand, you dare, I shall kill you in the name of the mother of all Drow, fool. He is mine. No one interfere. From what it seems so far, I cannot say the city's population seems to be particularly stable. Go on, Talth. Come on, come on. Kill Talth and Murnad. You can get the better of him. He's got a great sword, but you got a crit. Whoop, that's not good.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
Cannot save. Let's be a bit cheeky about this. See if this works. If I can just heal him up. Doesn't seem to be counting as interference yet.
Yes?
Am I going to waste all my... Oh, never mind. He died despite my best efforts to intercede. Well, wasted a couple of healing spells.
What's up? Okay.
To walk apart from house and
The
queen.
blasphemous fool. Now must go explain this death to the handmaidens. Bah. A foul worship of Veyron here. Okay, so Veyron is a god, one who appreciates humor, is what we have learned here.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
Ah, I didn't see you approaching. Raphael and I shall net me a blade in the back soon enough, I swear it. Should be at home, dying properly like an old male drow, rather than here listening to tales so often. Do you have any tales of your own? Tales of my past, I've told them so often I do not wish to repeat my words. Let the younger drow boast and beat their chests as they wish. Can I ask you some questions then? Go ahead and tell me what you need to know, if you need to know something. Suppose I'm old enough I can sit still and answer a query or two. Okay, so I need to maintain my cover as a drow from a distant city. So asking them to tell me of Loth is probably not a good idea, as I, in real life, do not know much. Ren, in character, does not know much. We do know enough, however, to know that she's regarded as the mother of all Drow. She's a spider goddess, and is probably important across all Drow cities. I'll be quite suspicious of me to ask. where I can ask about House Despana and dragons in the area, both of which are presumably local questions and would not raise much suspicion. So, tell me of House Despana. A strong house, branches which you'll find in cities other than simply Natha. Many of the great families have their beginnings here in the first city, yes? Despana is high in Lolth's favour. Many say it schemes to place itself above all others here. I know little of such plans, however. Know anything about dragons? I know only one beast that inhabits the near caverns of the Underdark, as the ancient silver beast, Adalon. She was sent by our surface cousins to guard the old passages. Yes, that one. What can you tell me about her? Said the silver dragon once had a mate long ago. The mate was captured by our people when we were still dwellers of the southern reaches. The heart of her mate was ripped from its whole body whole, as I hear. The Queen of Drow used its heart in a ceremony of great darkness, one that angered an old, pale god of the surface elves. I do not know which one. Does it matter? When we were driven beneath the surface, sentenced by our fiendish cousin, their gods made a pact with Adalon. In return for her vow to guard the old passages to the surface, he would give her what she desired most. At the time of her choosing, when she had grown old, Adalon could call on the god and he would grant her children, eggs that would be made real by the soul of her lost dragon love. Or so the story goes. I have little track of it myself, and I'll never venture in those old passages just in case the tales of her presence were true. Any news more recent than that? Has you heard of her eggs? Well, I've heard the passages to the surface are open once more. At least the matron mothers certainly believe so, gathering their armies as they are. Perhaps Adalon is dead. I know not. Well, thank you. That was very helpful, Nim. I'll have to be going now. As you wish, Male. On your way, then.
Come on,
Here
what about
we
now?
have
Let's
Varag.
kill!
Thank you, Lilricore.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Do not question the matron mothers. We are telling tales, Male, of our feats and history. It is an old custom in Natha, something you would be unfamiliar with, Nasadran. Tell me something Natha's history, then. Something of the city's history, eh? Yes, I suppose you'll know nothing of it, ignorant lout. Do you even know the part Natha played in the scattering? The scattering? Bah, are you completely devoid of sense? Your house mother should be flayed alive for her neglect of your instruction. When the magical battles caused the collapse of Biridrin, great cavern once held by the dwarves, most drow were crushed. Only the favored survived. Groups of drow fled the rubble in every direction, seeking new holds to establish their power, set upon by our enemies. That was the scattering, fool. Natha was untouched by the Great War, and hordes of drow came to our walls for protection. Devourers and eye tyrants followed, seeking to eradicate them. For 1 century, our enemies waged constant war upon us. The walls of Natha held, however, and we pushed our enemies back in a merciless victory. Many of the drow then left Natha to find larger living spaces, more resources to plunder, establishing your beloved Ched Nasad amongst other places. There would be no Ched Nasad were it not for the walls of Natha. That is a part Natha played in the scattering. Do not forget it. What about your own feats, Barak? I have slaughtered many in my time, Male. Do not ask such questions as if I have not. I am as battle-hardened as any in the fighters' societies. I took part in a glorious running 100 years ago, when a cavern leading to the surface was found. I helped raid the communities during the hunt. Many pathetic humans fell to our blades in that running, in victory in memory of Natha. I stumbled into a village of the subrace known as Halfling. The diminutive worms scattered. I hunted them all. I have their tiny skulls to this day. The running lasted a week before the humans marshaled their defenses. The humans collapsed the tunnel. One day we shall find another, and I pray to again be amongst the drow who take part in the running. Can I ask you about something else? I'll tell my own tales as I wish, and I'll not be prompted by you. Want to ask insipid questions, go bother somebody else. I'll do that. Yes, you do that. Go. Not as friendly as Nim here. Okay, that staircase does in fact lead somewhere. There is an upstairs portion, it would seem.
Walk
Sondo,
apart from house and queens to walk into the grave.
welcome. I trust you've come to my dueling arena because you are tired of seeing pitiful monsters put to death in the name of sport. A well-respected male such as yourself will know that the only opponent worthy of the Drow is another Drow. I provide the opportunity. Current match is beginning. It will be an inspiring display of skill on the part of our most illustrious competitor. There's a dueling ring. You're not placing warriors against prisoners, are you? I'd hardly call that a battle. Very well, let me see this duel of yours. I mean, show me this duel. Perhaps I'll take my chances with the winner. Excellent. I'll signal the combatants, have them commence their efforts. It shall be a grand show. If I might have everyone's attention, if I may, with the permissions of our most distinguished females and the interest of our most hardy males, might I draw your attentions to the pit at the fore. The pride of the males of the first house, master of blades, Lassonor. He is here to prove his ability to us all. He's accepted an unusual challenge. 4 members of the Male Fighters Society have answered a slanderous comment with demands for blood. Lassonor has shown his contempt by facing them all at once. Watch now, and all concerned will place their lives in the pit and their fate in their blades. As always, the victor may lay claim to all the vanquished's equipment. Okay, Lassonor, what are you doing if I'm going to be facing you? As well, just generic unnamed Drow. You deal some fire damage. Two-handed sword. You're taking damage though. They got 2 big hits in on you. I assume it's scripted so he'll always win. We've seen that before. Enemies will just get to 1 HP even if they take a lot of damage and then just keep fighting on that. Yeah. If you don't seem that tough, at least these Drow were able to hit you very reliably.
Do not question the matron mothers.
I am victorious. They were worms, as I said. Their house is weak, their blades dull and listless. You're obviously their superior in both age and skill. Do you gloat over children? A fine battle, though. Wager there are those here that can beat you. Insult or veiled insult? Veiled insult. A fine battle. There are wager there are those that could beat you. Are there now? Would you be one of them? Step up and prove your claim. I am ready for you. I believe there has been a challenge. Do you accept? A little time to prepare if need be. We want both sides at their best. Be forewarned, this will be a one-on-one affair. Allow no more lopsided slaughters. Okay, I will take the opportunity to quick save just in case, because I believe it's been a second. I will return momentarily.
Uh-huh.
So just try it without pre-buffing, see how that goes.
Do not question the matron mothers.
You may say that Veldrins will face him one-on-one. As you wish. Attention! We're to have another challenge immediately. Veldrin will now enter the arena and face Lassonor. I believe a defensive spin probably is the way to go here. Yep. Did a dragon? Do not get in the way. Do not be killed.
Need something?
Get your AC up. Since they seem to be hitting him quite easily, so our main concern is him hitting us. Minus 15 AC. See how well he deals with that. And then the pseudo dragon does not count as an extra. Whoop, hit through us. Okay, just hit for the fire damage though, so we take rather than any of the physical. Oh no, apparently we are struggling to hit him. 15 damage off that. Okay, never mind. We're just rolling low. That's 2 hits in a row now. Yeah, we're killing him.
Whoops. Hi.
Defensive spin has worn off. Back up. I hardly ever have time to use defensive spin. I'm usually on offensive, so I do not mind burning through a bunch of them in this fight. Chop, chop. And he's slowed. Finally got the slow off on him. Yeah, you're going down, friend. It's correct to not need to pre-buff. This is not much of a challenge. What long swords and chainmail are you guys wearing? Drow longsword, +3, boring. Yep, Drow elven chain, +3, not the +5 stuff. Hold! I yield. You've proven the better combatant on this day. I yield the victory. My sword is yours. I no longer deserve it. Oh, I'm quite glad you yielded. An honorable battle, well fought, Lastunar.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
I do not recognize you. For such a strong male to come out of nowhere is unusual. Not so strong as much as Lastunar was weak. I defeated his bravado easily. He was not the most impressive combatant I've seen. None of your concern unless you I mean, yeah, not strong as much as Lastunar was weak. I defeated his bravado easily. I see. Then you will not object to facing me next. Lastunar is my favorite male, and his honor is of value to the first house. Speak with Sundar when you are ready to face me. The debt of honor to pay. Fighting ring, working our way up the ranks. Still plenty of time. What did he give me? Blade of Searing, bastard sword. +3, 1 point of fire. A so-so weapon. And let's see how this second fight goes.
Supremacy for a male lies either in the
You have been challenged to fight Lastunar's better. She has the right to call for such an action. Then I will answer that challenge. Yep, you may again choose who shall answer the challenge. Are you ready to do so? Yes, Baldur stands ready. Baldur now enters the pit to face Chalinthra. Attention all! Let's see if the same strategy works here. Okay, Shield of the Archons. I have no idea what that does.
Yep.
Yeah, we're having a bit more difficulty attacking you. Blade Barrier is not good. So Dragon, get out.
Hello.
Well, we stunned her though, which is good. Slow, getting more stuns off. Ren is confused. Luckily, Sid Dragon's also confused, which is not so good. I was going to say luckily I keep the Sid Dragon away, but I cannot. Sid Dragon, do not go kill yourself on the blade barrier in your confusion. Standing around, doing nothing. There we go. Attack the correct person in your confusion. Thank you, Ren. She's not doing much, is she? She seems to just kind of be expecting the blade barrier to deal with it, but... yeah, the only reason the confusion is even a problem in the first place in the one-on-one fight like this is because I brought a familiar in with me. There we go, Ren finally took some slashing damage.
What's up?
Oh, and it wore off. I'm very glad. I was worried I'd be teleported up here still confused and then stab someone.
No problem.
From house and queens to walk into the grave.
You have done very well. I did not think I'd see such surprising victories from a new face. Thank you are the Amor challenges. Done for now. I have nothing more to prove today. I might be back tomorrow. Nothing further to say about the matter. Return when you are ready.
Uh-huh. Need something? Hi. Consider it done.
Did I get a reward in inventory for that one? Nope. Just this old sword.
Yep.
Well, I could head upstairs to there, see what's around. Anyone over here? Does not look like it. So I think these last two people to speak to. Imran and Sorstrin.
You betcha.
To walk apart from house and queen.
Greetings, you, Male. You're one who's recently fled Nassad, correct? I've heard of you. We Drow gather to tell tales of our conquests on the surface, our dark stories of our past. It's tradition in Natha, this place that was first. Do you have any tales to tell me, friend? I have few accomplishments yet, Male. I completed the blooding but a year ago, when I made a long voyage to the surface with two brothers. It was a blinding and foul place, the surface. My brothers and I found one of the surface elves, however, a female, pale and delightful to look upon. She was almost too easily slaughtered. We were hunted by elven patrols, and my brothers were murdered, but I carried the head of the female back to the Underdark. It was considered a fine trophy for my blooding. My matron was pleased, and sponsored my entry into the Male Fighters Society next year. Any other tales you could tell me? No, not really. I came here more to hear from others than speak myself. Fair enough. Sorstrin. Greetings, fellow Male. I am Sorstrin, manager of the Fighting Pit. Here the courageous battle enslaved beasts for the glory of Lolth, and our entertainment. You seem a hardy type. There's several dread beasts have been captured and await your death blow, if you dare. You are Nassadran, yes? Recently arrived? I have heard of you. There are many here who would desire to see if you fight as well as they say. Of course, if you are pale and cowardly, you need not make the attempt. The Spider Queen, however, respects only those who are strong. What exactly is involved in this pit fight? The simple matter, Male. Open the door for a short time. You enter before I close it. Once inside, I have the beasts pushed in to fight you. If you win, come out, collect 250 gold as a reward, and the satisfaction of a glorious battle. You lose, the slave feasts on your remains. Very simple. What sort of beasts would I be fighting? Capture our foes in skirmishes in the dark tunnels, Male. Shark fiends, devourers, eye tyrants. Depends on who survives the longest, really. And I'll try a round in the fighting pit. We'll see how this goes. If it's a beholder, as the eye tyrant thing suggests, this could go very poorly for me. But turn to stone or paralyzed or something else immediately. Gratifying to see such steel in you, Male. First battle, an Umber Hulk, creature of not inconsiderable size. It is angry. I shall open the gate for you now. Go in quickly. You survive, come and speak to me once you are done with your reward. Go then, Mother Lolth. Don't know if he wants this to be a solo battle or not, but I'll try a solo battle against an Umber Hulk. This should be fine. The Ren is currently taking some damage. Another defensive spin.
Whoops.
Stop missing, start hitting, Ren. There we go. Wait for the defensive spin to wear off. Easily done, my good sir.
Through destiny and might,
Ah,
we
the
shall
glory
rule
is
supreme.
yours, Male. While the pit of the demon web pit smiles upon you, an Umber Hulk is no mean opponent. Here is your reward. Should you wish to continue to show your prowess, there's another slave who awaits bloodletting at your hand, Male. The dreaded Nabasu of the lower plains, captured by the handmaidens for crossing a matron mother and sent to fight in the pits. What you say, Male? Perhaps another time. I have more things to check out, more places to be. As you desire, Male. The patrons are already impressed with your skills. We look forward to another display soon. Do come again.
What's up?
The last place to check out in here is up these stairs.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Sure
What's
thing.
up here? Drow.
Don't chop wood, okay?
Drow
I'm not an
patron.
axe.
All glory for the Dark Mother!
Fools, you should have fallen with your house. Now the Mother Lolth has sentenced you to eternal torment in the demon web pits. It is no less than you deserve. No, have mercy. Free us, let us out of here. Free you? You would sneak into Natha and pass yourself off as Drow of a true house? You deserve worse than this. No, we are loyal to the Spider Queen. We are her faithful servants. You were weak and your house was weak, so she cares not. Your house has been wiped from history's eye, and soon so shall you be. Bastard, our house was strong. We were favored by Lolth, we were. We should have been triumphant. Yes, loyal we were. House de Vere! House de Vere! House de Vere is nothing. Ashes on the wind, as you too shall be. You should have died with your own matron in your own city. Now, well, we shall see. I shall find it most amusing. De Vere, de Vere, de Vere, de Vere. You know what, this just occurred to me. First game, I believe it was Konya de Vere, was the Drow companion you could find in Hava. I am vaguely aware, through general osmosis absorption, that she is a companion in this one. I'm mostly aware because I'm aware that she was one of the romance options that people talk about in relation to this game and how that did all that stuff first. I have not seen hide or hair of her. I wonder if she's going to show up here. Quite late for a companion, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. We only just got Imoen back after all. We shall see. I shall find it most amusing. Insolent bastards. This could just as easily be you, fools. Darkness take you both. No, darkness take you. Ha 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 ha.
Uh-huh. Can do.
Now, I only had Victoria in my party a little bit in the first game. I don't remember much about her stuff too well.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Greetings, friends. Have you tried this amusement? You simply press the button here. One of the slaves who stands on that rune explodes. Such marvelous magic. Ho 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 ho. Here, I shall show you how it works. Who is the unlucky slave to be today, And he pops. So, do not speak to you, unless I want more slaves to detonate.
All glory for the Dark
Leave me
Mother.
be, I'm not finished insulting these unfortunate scum. Sneaking into the city, masquerade. If such a thing would go undetected by the handmaidens. Ha!
Lolth be praised.
Away with you,
All
lowly
victory
male.
is her
You should be in
doing.
the slave pen if things were just. In these cages of the black-fated fools.
At her command.
I cannot await the punishment. Mother Lolth, I beg you to forgive. No, Malafane, no. Oh. Smuggled a dagger in. Don't think I can access the interior of here or speak to these folks, though. Yeah, no marked entrances on the traversable area, just a solid barrier.
Need something? No problem. Hi.
Right, it's been some of
Consider
these
it done.
reports. We had the Drow patron
Lolth
over
be
here.
praised.
Leave me be, Mel. I'm here to enjoy the time my house has given me to rest, and do not intend to spend it talking to you. Fair enough.
The best surfacer.
Have you
is
tried
a
the game with the
good
rune and the
surfacer.
slaves? Most amusing, if messy. You should go give it a try while there are still slaves to spare.
Lolth be praised.
Welcome
All
you to the
victory
Lost
is her
Chambers,
doing.
mortal. I do so adore the presence of new blood, especially in such a handsome form, and with such battle prowess, I hear. You come from Ched Nasad. I had heard that Nasadans were stuffy and conservative. Intrigued to see if this matters the truth or not. Come, Mel, I demand you please me. Long fought in the Society for Lost Valor, I am in need of a reprieve for the night. Although you're beautiful, I'm not interested, sorry. I'm also expected over in a cavern not that far in the future. Bah, the sergeant's as insipid and flaccid as I suspected. Be gone with you, spineless worm. to doing the lost chambers is beyond my comprehension.
Yep. Yep.
You must gather your party before
everything here besides presumably the bedrooms up
Hello.
there.
You
Which
betcha.
means everything in the tavern explored and examined. How are we doing on time? Hour 12.
You must gather your party before
Time is slowly ticking on. Still got a bit more time to spare though.
your party before venturing forth.
Okay.
I want to see what this large unmarked tower up here is. I see anyone? Yes, I do. Slaves in slave pens.
What's up? Sure thing.
Drow slave trader.
Uh-huh.
This is probably going to be a whole thing.
Can do.
So now that I know what that is, I can check that out later after I come back. If I head over here, I was promised the existence of spider pits, which I also want to examine. Looking at the architecture, everything we see. Yes, this is indeed the spider pits.
Need something?
Look at the cuties
No
go.
problem.
At your command.
I greet you. Do enjoy watching the spiders feed on the few pleasures of guard duty. I do enjoy seeing the children of Lolth feed. I prefer they did not eat people, however. Indeed, indeed. Well, I must get back. Go well. Hey, friends. Cannot speak to these? What happens if I try and kill these spiders?
I am ready.
Or
It is
intercede? I mean, they're not actually attacking them,
Hi.
so
Consider it done.
they're only trying to eat that dog. Which I'm very sorry to the dog, but I do care a bit less about the dog than I do about the people. Nothing over there. Drow warrior up here.
Yep.
The best surfacer
Do
is
well
a
to listen
dead
closely to
surfacer.
Commander Solofane. He's in great favor with his house and leads the male fighter society with
Hello.
fervor.
You betcha.
This is Direx's tower. You are a drow
What's up?
wizard.
Okay.
There's a wild dog. Nothing to say to me.
Through destiny and might.
I'm a
shall
graduate
rule
of
supreme.
sorcery, and I've little to say to one such as you, male. Master of the art as I have, thus we have cause to speak.
Ready for any? That's it?
You have anything to say to a female wizard, then?
Through destiny and might. We shall rule
You
supreme.
seem to have some glimmer of the art in you, but you are female. Never heard of a drow female mage. Obviously, I'm mistaken. Excuse me. Okay, so female drow aren't traditionally mages. I mean, that's interesting, though. I have 3 mages, however, and
Sure
all
thing.
are female. So I will not be able to get a different dialogue from you. What's this structure? It has poking things. These are above ground level. You can see the shadow being cast by them. And no one around here, no obvious indications as to this structure's purpose. So these are just doorways I can examine rather than enter. That was just a misclick, but let's see. The way is blocked by powerful and bizarre wards.
Hi. No problem.
Okay, so that might come into play later. And last place I wanted to check out before we went back into the caverns was the temple. Full doors.
Consider it done.
Ritual guards. Handmaiden of Lolth. The executioner.
Yep.
Through destiny
We
and
protect
might.
the matron mother
we
with
shall
our
rule
lives if
supreme.
need be. Do not anger the matron or the spider queen. You shall have nothing to fear from us.
At your command.
Direct your words elsewhere.
Through destiny and might. We shall rule supreme.
Oh, glory
Do not
for the
address me,
Dark
male.
Mother.
What's happening over
The
here?
best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
More guards standing around.
Through destiny and might, we
Egg
shall rule
guards.
supreme.
Ah, I'm not
Victory
permitted to
for the
speak with
Spider
you.
Queen.
I think we found where the dragon's eggs are possibly being kept. I won't try and break in there, not yet. But that is very good to know. What else is going on down here? Nothing down there.
Are we gonna kill something now?
And a
Come
locked
on,
door.
maybe.
Hello.
Something small.
You betcha.
Anything.
Okay, so since the ones down there is not speaking to a male who is highest charisma, Imoen.
Name it. Good to go?
Go talk to this handmaid, will we? Will you?
Loths be praised.
No, do not address me,
victory is
female.
her doing.
Just changes. It's not the male thing that's the problem,
What's
it's
up?
the speaking thing
Okay.
that is the problem.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
No,
You must
suited
gather your
dragon.
party before venturing forth.
Uh-huh. Sure thing.
Okay, okay. So, if we got ourselves a bit oriented around the city, still more stuff to check out.
Can do.
But for the moment, yep, we've spent some of our time, still plenty of time to kill if we needed to, but I see no real reason to delay going and dealing with those illithids. No, City Dragon. Wrong way, friend.
You must
Gather your party before venturing forth. Come on, little guy. You can make it. Just keep flying.
You must gather
Your party before venturing forth.
Need something? No problem.
There we go.
Consider it done.
So, the southeastern tunnels were what we were told, and we have gates both the south and the eastern tunnels right here. Hopefully, there'll be some indication at the entrance. You were not here previously, friends. There is a skeleton, an ogre named Boz, a war dog, a wizard named Nashtar, a goblin named Simjar, and Chandrila. Mace and shield probably means a cleric, but you might be a fighter.
Hi.
Back
Yep,
up
yep.
for a moment. Yep, you are a cleric. You're casting cleric stuff. Everyone, group
Yep,
up here,
you
please.
betcha.
Oh, they're hasting. Quaffed a potion, that means you're invisible, aren't you?
Ready and willing. Something up?
Guys,
Hello,
guys,
okay.
back. We want tanks forwards,
Jump on my
tanks
sword
forwards.
while you can, Evil.
What's up? Sure
I
thing.
won't be as gentle.
Okay, you're revealed yourself. Damon. Backstab can triple damage. Please do not one-shot my
Glad to be
mage.
of assistance.
Ah, you missed.
Your servant awaits.
Time to move? Yep, right you are.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to
What
go.
you want?
Here they come. People throwing themselves in. We're going to need to burn some
I'm
spells here.
always willing to try.
Mist Ball. Ren, I have no idea what that spell does. I do not believe I've seen it before. Can we hold person... Oh. I kind of need them to come a bit closer in before I can really start hitting the spells. Blinded. Okay, that's what the mist spell does. Got the rogue. Skeleton Imoen just cast a fireball on her own. Luckily, away from the party. Well done. Usually, you do not do that.
Happy to help.
And while they're far enough away, I reckon fireballs are probably a good idea. Neo, follow up with one of your own, please.
I go.
Nope, I just gave orders to
Live by
throw
the
fireballs.
sword. Live a good long time.
You're not going there. Saving throws lowered. Greater Malison. Whatever.
Yeah. As I would.
Ooh, throw a coin in that fountain.
Ashtar has just cast Chaos on Minsk, which is not a good sign. Okay, a little bit of confusion going down. You got mazed at some point, Ren? Wild.
Speak your mind, your servant
I missed that. Okay.
Yes?
I still don't want to run into that blade barrier, so we are just staying at range, throwing stuff in. Ah, so this could be a good cone of cold opportunity as well.
You stand
two
back.
keep staying back.
Ready and willing.
The magic missile. Ooh.
Something up?
You just keep throwing daggers for the moment.
What'll it be?
You know what? You, Nira, run in and cone of cold. I saw something hostile directly in front of you.
Gotcha good.
So the dragon just died of something. But mine, we need to try this fight again, obviously.
Come on, kill something now. Yeah.
Hi. Okay. Yep.
Let's
sure
try
thing.
once more. This time at least we actually know we're going into a fight, which should help immensely. You no longer have stone skins up, do you? Yeah, they were worn off during that fight. Do you have another one? I don't believe you do. You're just gonna have to get by without Ren.
Hello. Can do.
I do like the luring them back to this point though, actually. So I will get everyone set up. And then, I know I just went to advance, but just thought better of it. Everyone ready? Ren, you can run in, pull them back. Maybe Jahira. Jahira's a bit more resilient. Yeah, more than 8 hours has passed. You can tell Ren's now...
What's up? No problem.
Yeah, Ren's buffs are starting to go. Ren is no longer resisting. And no longer has the extra constitution even, is what I was trying to say there.
Wait, it is done.
Yep, lure you guys in.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Ready for anything.
Good explosions, good explosions. I'm gonna throw down on this priest. You reckon we can turn that priest into a squirrel? Worth giving it a shot.
How can I help?
You can throw a Melf's acid arrow at the priest. Oop, there is that rogue. I forgot about you. I was not certain you had gone
Need
past.
something?
Am I needed? I will do
You are taking damage to
what I
heal.
am ready.
Oh, nice hold, nice hold.
Hi.
Please, let me help.
Throw some more spells down on the priest. And Jahira just died to a flame strike. Ooh, 64 damage. Yeah, that priest is definitely by far the most threatening one here.
Nature's it is done.
In fact, they're so threatening, I think what we need to do is pull even further back so we can get people out in the open rather than on the choke point.
I await your need. I am willing.
Yes, I know you're blinded to here, but that is fine. You can still move even while blind. There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
How can I help?
Let's see what sort of spells. We can try a hold person. We can throw out a Elf's Acid Arrow.
You point, I punch. That's not right.
Good, we got a spell failure.
Explain your intent and make it.
You are now... No, you were temporarily on our side, but we failed you, but we managed to kill you
Hello.
anyway. Hitch needs
Swords,
stabbing.
not words.
Priest needs stabbing.
Am I needed?
Whoops.
Something just exploded at the back. Yeah, we still got a wizard to deal with as well. Oh, bad fireball, Frank. Bad fireball.
Ready for anything.
Let's see if we cannot turn that wizard into a squirrel. No, cannot target invisible or sanctuary creatures. He's invisible. Can you drop a fireball out the back? That will hit them.
What's up?
You just sit
sure
back
thing.
just for a moment, friend.
Where Minsk goes,
Scatter.
evil stands aside.
Okay, now we move
Every
in.
hamster
Need something?
has great fun. Right?
Hi.
Kill the wizard by preference. Boz back there.
What do you want?
We have some monster summoning has gone on. Might as well get involved. Rebels try and kill some stuff.
Please, let me help.
Happy to help. To try to help anyway.
Ren is taking a lot of damage. Nashtar, okay, that's where the maze spell came out of.
Can do.
Okay. Looks like you got captured. Yeah, you're mazed.
I am invincible! Invincible, I say!
Wow, Boz hits reliably.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go. Go for the eyes.
I'm ready.
Go for the eyes. Yeah!
Keep trying to throw spells out to take down that ogre.
I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, Boz is reacting to that at least. I require assistance.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
Making all your saves though.
Close, was it?
There, you're trying to flee. Still fighting even though you're trying to flee. Got you.
I am ready. I go.
Oh, that was rough. Imoen is currently confused. Need Ren to come back. Luckily, I believe the description on the maze spells that characters, yeah, with high intelligence will
Hello.
come back faster, and Ren is quite high intelligence indeed. The spell's confusion, please. Okay.
What's up?
Encounter
No problem.
completed successfully. No casualties. Pseudo Dragon is still alive. And now I need to look for this loot, see what we have to play with. Potions of invisibility, oils of speed.
Who says
In
what?
Minsk, you're already carrying some of those, so. Unenchanted bullets.
Just
There's
like I
ooh,
need
another
something.
horrid wilting.
Helping others and doing good things.
Potion of ice dust. Checks all within the area of fire damage from one round. Somewhat fun. Hide
Nature
armor.
could find a home here if it were
Full
properly
plate mail.
cleansed and balanced.
A halberd. Dragon's breath. Oh, that's a fun halberd. Mince, you're currently carrying some halberds, aren't you? Yeah, a good dragon slaying halberd. Which is almost certainly just worse than this. Again, I've no one who uses a halberd. I'm not saying why I'm carrying these things around, but that is so nice. +4, 1d10, and then a wide range cold, fire, electrical, acid, and poison damage on top of its base damage. And who wants some of these small potions?
Yes?
Nira, I guess you can grab some of these healing potions. We'll not say no to those.
Hi! Consider it done.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
And Nalia, you do need some more arrows. Even just mundane ones will do.
Yep. Yep.
On we go. Anyone still lurking around here? Nope, whole party came forward. Aha, there you are. Yep, met us at the entrance. I'm assuming it's this way. Out to the east rather than down to the south.
Hello. What's up? You betcha.
So, what you have to say to us, friend?
I do what I must, when
Good,
I must.
you were here.
Know this well.
I was beginning to wonder how long I would have to remain waiting amongst these forsaken rocks before you showed up. But your timing could not be better. I sense that the Illithids will come within range soon. I may safely pull them out of the astral plane. Have you a question before the battle, Veldrin? Make it quick. Sorry about being punished. I didn't mean to anger the handmaiden. Who exactly are we here to rescue? We know it's a daughter, but like their name. Her name is Feria of House Despana, eldest of the matron Mana Ardulas. Be sure that you do not harm her, even by accident. Do not expect to be rewarded by Feria if our rescue is successful. It expects no less from lesser Drow. We have no choice in the matter. But enough talk. I sense the Illithids approach. Wait, I should bring them out of the astral plane when they come close. Okay, let's try and get
What'll it be?
some spells
your
up
mind.
and ready. See, yeah, call woodland beings.
Jump on my sword while you can,
Casters.
Evil. I won't be as gentle.
Arrange around the back, please. Should a dragon also move?
Uh-huh.
Ren, you might as well get some buffs up. And so I think you are quite likely
Swords, not
to
words.
be resting after this. Invisibility, purge, cure
Nature's
disease.
servant awaits.
Ready for anything.
Any real defensive spells to put up? I could use the project image and see how that goes. That seems fun. This seems like a good opportunity to use it. Okay, you use project image.
Happy to help. To try to help anyway.
So, what are we looking at for that? It should have created a copy of you? Project image. An illusionary copy of the caster steps out of their body. Same hit points.
I'm ready. Fine.
No? It just did not do anything? Weirdness. I'll need to try that again. I hope that spell works.
Need something?
I also want to do spirit armor, protection from magical weapons.
I await your need.
Can you get another buff up, possibly? Or cast Bless.
Hi!
You really should just get spirit armor up and active. Yeah, armor class will be set to 1. What is your current AC with your upgraded armor? My armor class is set to 0, so like ghost armor is not actually really benefiting you anymore, is it? Okay, sure, let's get protection from magical weapons. Where are these Illithids I was promised, friend? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're not Illithids. Umber Hulks, it looks like. Yep, Umber Hulks. Not in the best positions for us.
Yes.
Minsk and Boo
Right,
stand
chop, chop,
ready.
chop.
Yep. Something up? Good
You're
to
going to
go.
need to relocate, friend. Let's see if I can get Pseudo Dragon involved.
Time to right you up.
People stunned, people getting their brains devoured.
Hello.
How can I help?
So yeah, get a polymorph spell out on you if we can.
Yes?
Yep. All right,
Mouse
all
my
right.
meteors should do some good work.
No! They can't get away with this!
Who just died? Did you just explode? I think Minsk just exploded. Not even in the log. Oh, and Jahira. How are they dying? Weirdness. Okay, we're going to need to try that again.
Go kill that over there? Come on, let's kill
Hi.
something.
Okay.
Where Minsk goes,
Yep.
evil stands aside.
How can I help? I will do what I can.
That's it?
Nature, sir. It is done.
Yep. Sure thing.
Okay, so
Ready for... Fine.
let's try
Hello,
this
can do.
again.
So
Fan out
jump
like
on
here,
my
which would
sword
be
while you
slightly
can,
better
evil.
distribution for the
I
party.
won't be as gentle.
What's up?
Save,
No
I do
problem.
what I must, when I must.
get the same
Know this
information,
well.
and let's go.
Am I needed?
Happy to help. To try to
So
help.
why did you not work? Try casting that again. Work this time. Now we have 2 Neras. Okay, that seems better.
Uh-huh.
Blur.
Yes.
How long does Bless last? 6 rounds. Should be plenty of time.
What do you want?
Yep, you can get this sword out, since this
Please,
seems like it's going to
let
be a
me
pretty
help.
major fight. We were taking casualties swiftly then.
Need something?
Visibility, Wraith Form. Tensor's Transformation is probably not undue here. Yeah, we'll get Protection from Magical Weapons. How does this work? I mean, saving throws are made better. Improved invisibility will just be excellent. It's generally an excellent spell.
I am ready.
And you should be getting... Maybe I just want more bodies out rather than the Woodland Spirit, the Nymph. Let's use Conjure Animals.
Hi.
Let's see, protection from magical weapons. Will I have time to get both that and Tensor's Transformation out? Let's try.
It is about time.
Get the Bless. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Bears, try and occupy those Illithids.
Speak your
Here,
mind.
swat that thing.
Minsk, live by the sword.
Minsk,
Live
you
a
try and slot that
good
thing.
long time.
Ready for anything.
Okay, near a copy. You just need to go absolutely wild with your spells. All enemies. Let's see. Want to try that, or just throw out attacks directly? I should have this Invisible Stalker active at all times, shouldn't I? That's the other thing to try next time. And let's just try polymorphing some of these things. Oh, did something happen to you, Nero? Why aren't you responding? Oh, do you need to always be casting the projected versions? This just lets you send in a copy. Okay, that's a bit different how I understood that worked. I thought I could have 2 casters at once, but no. Looks like that's restricted to the simulacrum spell, maybe? Still use cases just for sending in a spellcaster to just sprint in and start bombarding stuff.
I'm ready for anything.
We seem to be doing better now, though. The bear's doing a good job of tanking these illithids, mind flayers, whatever. Devourers.
That's not right.
Okay, we got them down. It's about time that my captors were finally defeated. I'm beginning to think they would reach their illithid city after all. Greetings, Faray, daughter of Ardulace. I trust you are uninjured? Who was that? Dolphane? So, my matron mother sent you, did she? Mother must gull you, risking your life to save mine. I did as I was commanded. Yes, you did, as any male should. Done well enough. I suppose you and your assistants? Who's this male with you? That one? That is, I'm sure he can speak for himself, male. Am I correct? You have a tongue, yes? Who might you be? I am Veldrin of Jed Nassad. Indeed, a foreigner? How very odd. We shall have to speak more, you and I, once we're back in Natha. I shall head back to the city on my own and inform the matron mother of your successful service. Solufane, you've proven useful. You should be grateful. You're going to return on your own? No. What if you encounter danger once again? I shall not be responsible for... I appreciate your touching concern, but I can handle myself, Solufane. It is my command, so you have no choice. Farewell.
Blasted arrogant wench! May the Spider Queen bite at her black heart!
I shall follow her to ensure her overconfidence does not endanger us all. Return to the city on your own, Veldrin. I shall meet you at the city's entrance. Yeah, and they just run to the nearest exit off the screen. This bear is still held.
What's up? Consider it done.
So, do these mind flayers just paralyze you and then try and instant kill you with a Devour Brain move? That's what it looked like. I didn't see them try that previously. Previously, I don't know what move they used, but they just kind of lowered your intelligence score a bunch, but they were one-shotting people.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, so
Sure.
the projected image occupies the mage.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That is good to know. Mountain Bear is still stuck there. Conjure Lesser Earth Elemental, da-da-da-da-da. I do think we'll just head back to the city, kind of keep following this trail for a bit. Rather than explore some of the side corridors. We still haven't had any guidance to go and do that. Wasn't there a high-level scroll in here somewhere?
Need something? You betcha.
Kind of want to grab that if I can. Maybe I already did. Yes, I already did. Abidal Sims hard bolting. I'd like a second scroll of that, please.
Hi. Okay.
Please let me move on without the bear. Wrong direction. Up here. And everyone's fatigued, yes. We'll definitely need to rest after this.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Sure thing.
Okay, we do not need the bear. There we are. Solufane. Imre.
Yep.
Did I try speaking directly to Imre again? I got Solufane in trouble, so we'll just speak to him.
What I must, when I must.
You've returned, finally. Good. Bad enough that I had to worry over Fari's safe return. I was not about to start concerning myself over yours. Yes, the daughter of the matron mother is safely returned. You've done an excellent service, and told the matron mother is pleased. Fari also sent a command to you, which must not be ignored. You are to meet her in the tavern here in the city. She wishes to speak to you, though I cannot wonder why. She asks for you too, Solofane. You are to rest and relax in the tavern as a reward for your service. But, handmaiden, I have no wish to... Do you wish to earn a punishment a second time, male? You shall do as she says. She shall see all of you at the tavern within a day's time. No more. That is all. Okay, so we have a bit more spare time here. And because we keep getting kind of time-pressured quests, which makes me wonder if I should be, like, making better use of the time we're given, making certain to tackle some of these side quests and areas.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Rhaegar, most powerful of Drow. Forgive my insolence in speaking before being told to do so. I must beg your attention a moment. Okay, how do I want to treat him to maintain my cover? Do I want to make your case quickly, slave, a little patience for the ilk? Or... well, no, let's not bother maintaining that much of a facade. What is it you wish? Are you being mistreated? Oh no, I'm most happy in the employ of my master. Could not wish for better. No, my message is on his behalf. He would speak with you. Though you come close to the tank, you might make contact with your mind. Ah, the aboleth. Very well, So, Tank, let's know what he has to say about it. Tank, what manner of creature is your master? That tank is a hindrance that my master could rather do without. Far more comfortable than the coldness of the stonework in the city. Come close to him, he will speak to your mind. It's a way of his kind. Please not tarry. He'll announce an alarm to the city if you keep him waiting. Okay, yeah, the aboleth can read our thoughts. It is aware of what we actually are. Hey, friend. Hear me. Hear my thoughts in your mind. I am ambassador. I have service I demand of you. One you'll perform discreetly and with haste. The reason I was stooped working for the fish is the fact the fish is aware I am not a drow. So what kind of creature are you that you can step through my thoughts so easily? I am superior. That is all you need to know, surfacer. Yes, I see what you are. It is printed across your transparent mind. You'll do the task I set before you, or your identity will appear in the mind of every drow within this city. Are my thoughts clear? Good. I ask of you, I command a deed of violence. I call for a death that I might learn more of this place. It is simple, brutal, and more suited to you than my petty servant here. Quile, a priestess. I would learn of her faith and the power it grants. Her mind is the prize, and I would have you bring it. Okay, so we all have... these are all ways to protest and all kind of variants on the same argument. So there's no way for me to drag a drow priestess to you. Everyone will see. Kidnap a priestess. She will not cooperate. I can do this, but how do I prevent her from raising an alarm? Kidnap a priestess? She will not cooperate. I do not require her as a whole. As I said, it is her mind I require. Kill her. Slay her in her home and temple. Retrieve her brain and bring it to me. That is the task. That is the command I give. You will obey, or I reveal you, and you die. That is your choice. So you intend to hold me in service against my will, to perform this evil act? That is what I have just directed, yes. No, this isn't how this is going to work, fish. Fish? Perhaps I've not made my thoughts completely clear. No, I understand completely. I simply refuse. What's more, I'm telling you to shut up. And you have made your thoughts perfectly clear. I'm obviously not cooperating with this. We're not going and murdering someone just because you're blackmailing me. Even if you reveal to the Drow, they will come and fight me. I will happily fight my way through the city before helping him. So, perfectly, I'm simply going to ignore you. Threaten as you will, but I refuse. I've outlined the threat I intend. I do not bluff. Fear me. You are in no position to act on your threats. I will tell you what to do. Or fear you, you're a fish in a tank, and through making threats that mean nothing. And I won't do the fish again. He probably can react. Or do I want... I will tell you what to do. Or... I fear you, you're a fish in a tank. I'm through making threats that mean nothing. I have warned you. And now I warn you. I will reveal your treachery if you breathe a word of this. Again, you're the one trying to murder Drow inside their city. What? You cannot harm me or I expose you too. I die, you die. Simple, so shut up. You are a strange individual. I release you to avoid trouble for us both. Leave me, volatile one. Pleasure to have made your acquaintance, sir. You were dismissed. Go. Well, that was a conversation successfully gotten. 12,000 XP to the party. That's the priestess who wanted to kill over here, Quail. I might go check that out. Just maybe see if I can drop a hint to her that she's being targeted by an aboleth for assassination.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
You don't have anything else to say? Your thoughts are of no interest to me, surfacer. The top of my slayer reveals enough to me. I need look no deeper.
Hello.
Now, what he needs to understand is this is very much a case where revealing my identity to the Drow will just make things more inconvenient for me.
No problem.
Love be praised.
Well, has no time for you. Move along. Okay, so I cannot go in. This is just gold on the windowsills. Weirdness.
I'm getting sleepy.
To the upper levels.
Uh-huh.
What does the upper levels mean?
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Yes, I know. You guys need to rest.
We must rest soon. Boo is getting squirrely.
The upper levels. Okay. I saw this gantry. I thought that was just background, but no, we can get up here. Well, this gives me somewhere to explore.
Need
some
considerate
down
Kill
here.
something now.
Didn't I? Yes, there you are. I work harder, no hurt.
Hi. Yep.
There's another one of those wild dogs. What's going on up here? Bunch of folks, some dwarves and some drow.
Yep, you betcha.
Hurry up, slaves. Out of my way, male. Your pets block my path. Yes, mistress. Move it, you filth. What? Which way? Make them move now, male. Get going, you fools. Where? Stuck on the bridge. She says one way, you another. Enough of this insolence. Dead dwarves. Dead elves.
I don't like cities much. They're built on the backs of the unfortunate.
And let's just keep you stuck there for a second. Because it is very funny. Oh, free gold. Oh, she disappeared.
What's up? Sure thing.
It's nice to see the NPCs have pathfinding issues diegetically as well. The spider food is still doing fine down in the spider food.
I'm
Hello,
getting
a
sleepy.
Spelljammer Drow.
Wish we could stop for a bit.
Can do.
What's your deal,
Rest
friend?
would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Greetings to you, male. You like the look of my ship? A fine astral vessel. Been working the flow since I hijacked this rig in Kryn space 20 years ago. Just came back from raiding a gnomish sloop myself. Fair booty, though the ship took more damage than expected. After some repairs, she'll be fine. You the adventuring sort, male. If you're still in Osnatha in a month or so, maybe you'll join up. Because of those infernal gnomes, I could use the extra crew. Think about it anyway. Next trip is out to Kolia. It's quite a sight.
Through destiny and might,
Had a run-in with the Imperial Elven Fleet once. Blasted man-of-war chased me for a week through the Grey Flow before he lost it. Loth be praised. 3 quick runs to Anadia, and I swear you'll have halfling slaves to feed Daedras for centuries. Spider Queen visited me herself once, I kid you not.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
Do a lot of sailing underground. Surprisingly advantageous to fly at an eye tyrant silently from above. Glorious battle to honor Loth, that is. You have a lot of dialogue.
Through destiny and might, at her command.
Anything else? Excuse me if I seem edgy. The handmaidens are suspicious because I'm used to the surface. The Underdark is my home as much as realm space is, you see.
Through destiny and might, we shall rule.
Need something? No problem.
That's a fun little bit of flavour. The captain with his Aether vessel over there. I think that's all there is up on these gantries. Head back, make our way down. And then, yeah, probably to the tavern. If only to give our people the opportunity to rest, they stop complaining about how tired they are, as much as to advance the story. We do need to get spells and stuff back anyway. There's the way down.
I don't feel like I fit in with the people in the city anymore.
Hi. Consider it done.
Well, at least in this city, anyway, and that's possibly because it is slightly unusual by city standards. There seems to be a lot more murder going on than... Well, I was going to say than we're used to, but that is a lie. We're used to quite a lot of murder.
Yep.
Yeah, there is. Like, the door doesn't vanish, it just folds back into the side of the model there. You can still click on it.
You betcha.
Now, where's that Drow princess we're going to speak to?
Hello, okay.
Solfanan? Yeah, up here.
It is you again.
So Veldrin arrives at last to greet the female that he rescued so valiantly from the clutches of the filthy devourers. I must have been invisible and uninvolved during that encounter, I see. I was speaking to Veldrin, Solifane. When I speak to you, it shall be to command you to lick my boot. Keep your bitterness silent or lose your tongue. Now, ignore your emasculated commander's outburst, Veldrin, and consider this a time for reward and enjoyment. Mother Ardulus was pleased by your performance. Solofane's abilities are known to her. She was delighted to learn you were such a powerful fighter. Usnatha could use such as you, Veldrin. Amongst the Drow, only the strong survive. You'd have slaves at your beck and call, rewards at your fingertips, the favour of Loth. How does this sound? I am curious about what the catch is. So, what's the catch? The catch is that you'll have to earn that favour, Veldrin. Favour and comforts are not given out lightly. They must be purchased with blood and sacrifice. Why don't you go ahead and carve out his heart now, Fairy? We'll get to that part eventually, won't you? Silence! Not all Drow forget that sometimes reward is worth spending a part of yourself, or anything, or everything. It is a lesson you do well to relearn. Seeing as you are so capable, Veldrin, you and Solafan have been given another task to complete for the greater glory of Loth. You will meet me on the city platform, away from curious ears. Not right now. Rest and amuse yourselves for a time. I shall be here a while. After I leave, take no more than a few days before you meet me on the platform. That is as the Mother Matron commands, and so shall it be. Okay, a few days. That gives me a bit of a window to actually go and do stuff comfortably. Granted a full day's rest.
What's up? Sure thing.
Let's see, you have anything else to say?
When I must.
What is it,
Know
Veldrin?
this well.
I wish nothing more than to be left on my own and beyond the clutches of that Despanner witch. You recommend anything to do around here? What is the deal between you and Farry anyway? I'm getting the impression you are possibly exes. Yeah, what is the deal? Something I'd rather not discuss, Veldrin, with you or anyone. Suffice to say, I've had dealings with Farry and House Despanner once before. Due to my own alliances, however, they cannot take proper revenge. Yet. And what's there to do here? What do you recommend? Many entertainments to please even the most cruel or lustful among us, Veldrin. Sure we can find something. Myself am entirely uninterested. Let's ask the suspicious question. Do you know anything about dragons in these caverns? Dragons? Dragonkind can be found throughout the Underdark, Veldrin, as I'm sure you well know. Some walk amongst our kind, when it suits them. In the vicinity of Natha, I have to say no, there are a few dragonkind here. The most dangerous were driven off long ago. That there's an ancient silver dragon that guards the old passages to the surface, where our hated cousins live. Perhaps the stories are true. Okay, yeah, you only know about it as a vague rumor. You don't have anything. Farry?
It is you again.
I can ask her more questions. Is there something you wish, Veldrin? What's the deal with you and Solofane? Please don't stab me. Have you asked him the question? The answer you get may be entirely different. Let me just say that Solofane is too weak to be worthy of my respect. The matron mother would sacrifice him to the temple for his boldness. He's allied himself with a powerful house. So the arrogant male walks free. Fortunes change, Veldrin. Fortunes always change. What can you tell me of the matron mother and her house? House Despanner exists in more places than merely Usnatha, Veldrin. Here, Mother Ardulace rules over our house and is our most favoured of Lolth. I have many younger sisters scheming for my position. The more capable, both older and younger, I have poisoned or murdered as necessary. I am the strongest and eldest of Ardulace's daughters now. When she is weak and I kill her, I shall become the matron mother of my house. You are ambitious, Farry. Soon, fortune shall move House Despanner above all others in Usnatha, and I shall be matron mother of Lolth's most favoured. Stay close to my path. Why? What is happening soon? So it's not just like the attack on the surface. There's going to be stuff happening down here too. As Despanner will become more favoured, and Farry reckons her mother is going to die and she's going to be the matron mother. You shall see, Veldrin. If you're intelligent, that is. Tell me, do you know anything of dragons? Dragons? Why do you ask? I want to make sure we did not encounter any. I have heard tales of a silver dragon in the cavern that preys upon Drow. Ah, you need not worry about such tales any longer, Veldrin. Such a creature no longer poses a threat. Yeah, he's ignorant. She is not. She is very aware of what's going on. She is almost certainly met with John and or Bodhi. Why? Why are you certain? Curiosity is a poor trait to exist in a servant, Veldrin. Staunch your questions for now, but all shall be revealed to you that you wish in good time. I see. I'll be on my way. Yes, enjoy the time you have to yourself. You are fortunate, Veldrin, that my gaze has fallen upon you. With you by my side, things will be made much easier. And, if you're an obedient and intelligent male, and an imaginative lover, should I desire, you may engineer to make things even easier for yourself. So we have some time to kill. We still have a few spell slots, a few abilities. Before I rest, I might try a couple more of these fights. See how they go.
Do not question the matron mother.
Sondal, done very well. I did not think I'd see such surprising victories from a new face. I thank you. Are there any more challenges? If you're willing, I have a mage that wishes to further his status in the pit. With a mage of your own, you may face him. I do have mages, but they are too far away. That would be interesting. Who has more combat spells ready? Nero,
Just ask, and I'll do it.
You have some. A lot of direct damage stuff, which may be more useful on Nalia. Necklace of form stability. What are your stats and stuff like? What are your saves, respectively? That's saving throw 6 minus 2. Saving throw 6 minus 2, the same, so...
I'm getting sleepy.
I suppose.
Let's try throwing Nira in, see what she can do in this mage
would
duel.
be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
The path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber.
Here we go. Mage, you must stand ready to face him. Nira stands ready to face him. Nira into the pit. Attention all, a wizard's duel is next. Mage versus mage. Protection from normal missiles, mirror imaged. Once you start with defenses, I mean, I could probably start with the defense if I was willing. And because I have Scorcher to open. Alright, you have magic resistance, don't you? Bloody Drow.
Ready for anything. Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close,
Drow
was it?
Magic resistance means what I probably want to do is send in a stabbing mage.
Glad to be of assistance.
In order to stab people.
Happy to help.
See how this goes, just throwing these little fireballs. These just do missile damage, so they're getting through quite effectively. Casting failure.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake. That wasn't even close,
Yeah, most minute meteors are doing good work here. Anything worth grabbing down here? Some gold! Excellent.
My brother's a plus 12 hackmaster.
Need something? No problem.
To walk apart from house
And you've done very well. Any more challenges? Another mage. Sure, Nira, after a second one. Nira is about to enter a wizard duel, eyes to the pit. Going to be out of my meteors soon, but...
Oh, did everyone see that?
We can keep this up.
I'm good.
That was a lot of damage. Okay, and yep, now just bash him over the head with your stick. Got him. Very well done, Nira.
Hi. Consider it done.
Anyone else to challenge? People are beginning to speak of the skills your group displays in magic. Also means others wish to challenge you. Have a mage ready to accept? We'll try Nira again. She's out of meteors, so Nira to the pit. Duel of Wizards will now commence.
Yes?
Let's see, what could I... Do I have anything that would bypass magic resistance? I mean, Pierce Magic will lower magical resistance. Only... Magic resistance remains lowered for 1 round per level of the caster. Okay, that would get rid of it. Punch of Fire Elemental will take a long time to actually cast, won't it? One cast, 50% chance. Yeah, Psychic Contest for 3 rounds. 3 rounds is a long time to have to stand there and do that. You can cast Multiply Meteors again. Get that ready. Oh, Shadow Door. She's gone invisible.
I'll do it.
Try casting Glitter Dust. Spell turning. Magic resistance. The Glitter Dust. Come on, she's there.
Boring, boring, boring.
Yeah, a summoning duel. That's kind of what her trick is going to be. Oh, let's see. What do I want to throw at you? Going to Flash. I really should cast an Invisible Stalker. That's going to be the trick next time. And And is that stone to flesh or flesh to stone? Flesh to stone. I do not know if you even have flesh to turn to stone, friend.
Oh no!
Yeah, Isha's immune. Yeah, we're going to need to retry this fight.
Kill that over there.
Rest would be welcome.
Ready
lest
for
we
anything.
endanger ourselves.
Let's see.
How can I help?
Let me just check what my other casters
We
have
must
ready.
rest soon.
You can polymorph, which could be interesting. Something you can just scuttle forward and start biting people.
Happy to help.
Let's just try this once more. We'll get Melf's minute meteors ready beforehand.
Hi.
Try this once more with Mira. If not, I'll switch over to
Helping
Nalia.
others and doing good things.
I'm ready.
Don't miss. Yes, casting failure. Keep it up. Very well done.
That's it?
Now, these minute meteors are very effective as just a combat spell, a way to quickly get out attacks that stagger people.
Supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber
And let's see, do you have another mage duel? There are no other opponents. Become quite the imposing figure, destined for good things if your matron takes notice.
Hello. Can do.
Okay. So to the other fighting pit then.
What's up? No problem.
Through destiny and might, we shall
The
rule.
Baldur awaits the sight of your flesh. Somehow I'm sure she'll laugh at you, male. Well, I shall alert the tavern the glorious battle is about to begin. Prepare yourself, male. Gates will only open for a short time.
Nature, it is
I
done.
wonder if we can take the entire party into here.
Need something?
Let's just try, see what happens.
Consider it done.
Okay, 2 people got locked out. Nalia, Imowen.
Hi.
We
Yep,
got all
yep.
the melee beat sticks in. Gaze of death.
I will require healing if I am to be of use to them.
Yep.
You're taking some damage, Ren. We're chopping this into pieces.
Hello. You betcha.
And we lost that spell by
What's up?
moving.
Okay.
Oh well.
I await your need.
We can quite certainly afford to just throw the Massacre out at this point. Help keep us topped up for the next round. Alright, magic resistance. There's a downside to using the magic resistant stuff. Friendly buff spells can also be cancelled by it.
At your command.
Defeated the Nabasu? Praise to you, male. We are very entertained by your struggle. Use 500 gold pieces for your display. If you wish to continue, there is a prince among the shark fiends, the ones they call Sahalgan. A strong one captured with difficulty during a raid on their city. It's a strong fighter, this one, and so are you. You will succeed where others have failed. What do you say? Very well, open up the gates. Alert the tavern a glorious battle is about to begin.
Need something? Can do. Ah!
That's not right.
I will require healing if I am to be of use.
Good job knocking that unconscious. I'm pretty sure that was the pseudo dragon that did that. Do I need this ring? No. Am I taking this ring? Yes.
Yep. No problem.
You point where Minsk
And if you guys all just stay inside for the
Hello.
moment, make it a
Consider
bit
it
easier
done.
to go in and out of the gate.
Victory for the Spider
The Shark
Queen.
Fiend is defeated. The Spider Queen smiles on you this day. Many weak drow were slaughtered by the beast. Good to see it put in its place. You have proven yourself amongst the smell. That's to show 750 gold. Take it, know you're worthy of Loth's favor. No need to continue. The only slave is one no one has been able to defeat. It would be wasted to see you killed by such male. Well, what type of slave is it? Why is no one? An eye tyrant male, nemesis of the Underdark. Captured 4 years ago by a party of vengeful drow. Never been defeated. Many deadly powers. I have the shield of Baldur. Oh, huzzah, huzzah. Only the bravest warriors have dared it and have died. No need to fight it, male, unless you wish to. Give me a moment. No one could fault your decision. Walk with pride. You've done well.
Sword, jump on
Everyone
my sword
except
while you can,
Jahira.
Evil. I won't be as gentle.
Go stand
What's up?
on the opposite
Yep.
side of the
I
map,
am ready.
please.
I
I'm
go.
getting sleepy. Wish we could stop for a bit.
Shield of Baldur. Shield of Baldur.
It is about time.
Save.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
Decided to take on the last of battle slaves, have you? The spider would be most impressed if you did. I'll fight it. Open the gates. You're sure? Excellent. Attention all. A most brave Drow female has agreed to take on the most horrid of our battle slaves, the fearsome Eye Tyrant. Open up the gate for you. Move quickly, as I'll not keep them open for long. Lolth's favor to you, female.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Over encumbered. Over encumbered, that's right. Strength -1. Leave that plate mail on the ground. You can go pick it up once you get back there.
We must rest soon. Boo is getting
Seems
squirrely.
squirrely. Where is it? There we are. Hi, friend. You can't kill me, you can't harm me. Unaffected, unaffected, unaffected. Everything you hit me with bounces back at you. Hello, friend, you've just been dominated by me.
Speak your mind.
Can I speak to you? No, you have nothing to say. Just keep stabbing at Jahira. Ah. Foolish beholder, fool.
Nature, sir. I thought as much.
You currently have a spell failure effect on you at the moment. Oh. Hello, hello, raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. Been a while since that last happened. How are you guys doing? What you been doing?
There's nothing to do.
Keep you all like that.
As you would have it.
But destroy the ship and all go down together.
Fiends. There's
Through
nothing
destiny
to do
and
but
might,
Destroy
we
the
shall
ship and
rule
all go
supreme.
down together.
Goldstone. Yeah. It's the first time I'm playing through it, so going through it mostly blind. I've really been enjoying myself, Wrecker. Having a lot of fun playing this. Sort of game that you know it's a classic, and so, you know, hang on to, I don't know, the fact that I am being able to go through this pre-blind, having some fun, so. Or you do modern challenge runs. I know, my run is doing pretty good. I'm in the Drow City at the moment, Natha. So just running through the story quests and the side stuff here before I finish up for today, doing the pit fights in the tavern. You've killed the Eye Tyrant? Truly you're worthy of any lord's mother Lolth might lay down upon you. Here, 1,000 gold pieces as reward for the sight. I see now why the House Dispana shows you such attentions. Despite being Nassadran, a female of your potency will be a worthy addition to any house. Get through this, show my character in a second. So, Jahira's one of the Shield of Baldur, so she got thrown in to beat the Beholder. So, unfortunately, no other battle slaves in my pen. None a worthy foe for you. Perhaps you return at another time, so that I can collect, yes? I have some questions. I will ask you those in a moment.
Uh-huh.
Main over here is Bren, a blade. Currently an elf, usually a half-elf, however. Level 20 using a Celestial Fury, Flail of Ages at the moment, which is a lot of fun. Anything that doesn't get stunned is slowed, which I am quite enjoying. Yeah, and 19 Strength, 19 Dexterity, 19 Charisma, because they're a Baldur's Gate 1 character I ported in, and use the skill up, or stat increasing books, which you can find in Baldur's Gate 1 on them.
Need some? You betcha.
Gather the party up together. And the blade kind of caught my eye because I was interested in a character with high charisma who could kind of be a face for the party, who could also hold their own in melee. Erin's been doing some very fun things, stack a bunch of buffs on them, throw them in. Just watch them solo small armies, so Tensor's transformation, invisibility, whatever. Stack it all up.
Hello. Sure thing.
Yep, a lot of arcane at the moment. So, kind of, the core party has pretty much been Jaheira and Mince the whole time, because, you know, you start with them, I'm not kicking them out. And Imoen, now that I've rescued her, she's staying in the party permanently. Nira is adorable and excellent, and also current love interest, so she's sticking in here. Null is just kind of here. I hadn't realized when I set out to go rescue Imoen, there would kind of be so long before I got a chance to go find more people and get them in the party. So kind of, Null has just been tagging along as the third mage. So, once I get back to the mainland, she's probably being changed out for someone else.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger
for the moment, I don't mind having a lot of mages.
What's up?
We must rest soon. Moo is getting squirrely.
Can do.
Sordrin. Yes, I had the chance to ask you some questions. Come we know of House Despana, Sordrin? Despana? A potent house led by matron mother Odulas. Ardulace. Some say it shall one day be the most powerful house in Natha, but Mother Loth can be fickle. Yeah, that is pretty much what happened. I kind of I needed the thief, and I need a mage, and you get out of John Aranicus's prison, and you lose Imoen, and then fairly immediately replace it with Nalia. So she's kind of been serving as substitute Imoen, but now I have Imoen back, so she's likely just tagging along. So I can swap her out. I kind of want to get Corgan back in the party, but my reputation's too high. I need to go punch someone, so he'll rejoin us. It's said the matron mother has shown an interest in refugees from Chedna Sard. I can only presume means you. Your battle prowess must be the reason. Do you know anything about dragons in the area? Rumors of dragonkind come and go. Some even say the matrons have made trade with the dreaded shadow dragon of the nether regions. The only one we know for sure of here is a fearsome silver beast that hunts the drow parties that even go near the ancient passages of our first descent. I know little of it. Perhaps one of the storytellers here might be able to inform me better. If you're interested enough, that is. I think I've already talked to all of them, so... Heard the drow army is busy. Any idea what they're doing? I mean, that's a very suspicious question. Let's ask it. There are whispers of a great bloodletting planned upon our hatred betrayers of the surface world. Perhaps war is to be made on the Devourers. Regardless, you are correct. The matron mothers are hoarding warriors and mages, until they say what they are doing. Until they say what they are doing, however, no one will truly know. And I'm not going to challenge him to a random pit fight just to kill him, so... Be on my way then, friend. As you desire, Male. May Mother Loth smile upon your path.
Uh-huh, no problem.
And I believe that's everything to do here in the tavern.
Need something?
Where was the bartender that you were in a weird
done.
spot, weren't you? You down here? Were you up here? Yes, you were. You're up here, because I need to rest.
It is done.
Hi.
And I actually have the time between rests to do that now. Pseudo Dragon. No, Pseudo Dragon. Come on, stay with the party.
Yep.
Do
You
not
betcha.
question the matron mothers.
I'd like to see what services you have. So expensive to sleep here. They still have the floor rats.
Hello.
And our stuff are various defenses again. And now that I've swapped around the belts, I need to do this slightly
What's up?
complicated trick. I hope I remember to keep doing this. Remembered it the first time at least, so that's good. That's an extra 20 health.
Uh-huh.
I am ready.
And here you're still low health, so you can use some of your
Mince and booze
use here and
and
get yourself back up.
every hamster has his day.
Speak your mind.
Keep casting, keep casting. Didn't you have another healing spell, Jahira? Something happened to your spell lineup. Your medium wounds? Oh, they just both used. Did you already cast one on yourself because you're already low?
Need something?
Everyone's on green, that's good.
Okay.
And those who have moved on. So, anything else I really want to go do in the city right now? I reckon so. There was that slave market up to the north I still have not examined.
Hi! Sure thing.
Up here, I still need to talk to folks around this place, find out what's happening. Look at the spiders go. Duties.
Yep.
Hi.
Can do.
Spiders. Talk. Speak. Nothing to say? Nothing to say.
I have no
It's
patience
very
for
sad.
cities. Our stay had best be a short one.
Drow slave
Through
trader.
destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
I greet you, male. What business have you in the master of the slave pens? I don't know. Who is the master of the slave pens? I'm assuming it's you. There are slaves here. This is an outrage. Don't throw the cover yet. Don't throw the cover yet. Who are these slaves? Humans mostly. Surfacers from a recent raid by the young. All the passable ones were being purchased or selected by the handmaidens. Little idea what is to be done with these ones. Humans make poor servants. They're as blind as Ruth. These ones are not even of use in the fighting pits. Suppose eventually someone will purchase them and donate them to the temple to be fed to spiders for Loth's favor. Who do I talk to? Who do I talk about who's in charge here? How the slaves purchased? Who do I talk to? Who's in charge around here? That would be me, foolish one. I'm the only one who knows the keys for releasing the slaves from their pens, magical as they are. The mages of sorcery crafted the cages for us to prevent houses from getting more slaves than entitled. They can be seen by my customers as well. Have you actual business with me, male? You simply enjoy the fetid aroma of pen surfacers. I am late watering the dogs, and you are keeping me from them. How the slaves purchased. The slaves were available for purchase by noble houses or by handmaidens. All lesser creatures exist to serve the great glory of the Spider Queen. Why? I think that you require slaves for yourself. You are associated with no noble house that I know of. Return if a matron mother sends you. Okay, I could say I'm associated with House Despana. I'll say I'll be on my way for now. I'm working with them. I have the eye of the heir of House Despana, who is soon hoping to actually be in charge of the house. But it would still be a little bit misleading just to say that. So let's see what else is going on around here. Priestess of Loth.
Glory for the
Do not dare to address me, male. Look on the ground when I pass and praise the Dark Mother of all Drow to even possess your groveling life. No one for small talk. One day there shall be a reckoning for your kind, Drow. A foul goddess shall not stand against the wrath of the good gods, I swear it. I'm just a halfling. Please, Yondala, save me.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Do you even speak our language? Leave us be, filthy Drow. One day your people will pay for your evil. Kids. Never seen black elves before. Sure are pretty. Who brought us here, sir? Yeah, gonna need to figure out how to get you out. One of the dark people, please don't hurt me. I am gonna have to go ahead with that lie, just to get those kids out.
So dark down here.
If we aren't fed to the spiders, we'll be sacrificed. My poor people.
Cities always teem with evil and decay. Let's give it a good shake and see what falls out!
Well said, Minsk. We also have some more slaves down there, which we could just directly purchase. Be curious. I'll quick save here, see what happens if I tell the lie.
Through destiny and might, we shall rule
I'll
the
be slaves purchased. I'm associated with House Despana, fool. I demand you allow me to purchase these slaves. Do not fool me, Male. I know the house as well. You're in no matron's favor. Only recently arrived at Natha as well. Okay. Do you not know you've no business here? Be gone with you. Yeah. There's no follow-up, no backlash, but just denied. I can live with that. Now, we did the slaves down here, which I'm curious about checking out again. Hello, fish friend.
What's up? No problem.
Do you have anything to say for yourselves? No, no. No interactions on any of these cages. Umber Hulk, however, explicitly has nothing to say to me.
Do not question the matron mothers.
So, what do you have? Strong Knoll, 500. So, if I buy the Knoll, what happens? Can I just set it free? If I buy the Knoll, yep, I'll buy the Knoll, here's the 500. Let me release it then. Do as you wish, you're responsible from it from this point, Male. So do not endanger others. My thanks for your patronage.
Uh-huh.
Can I speak to you?
Consider it done.
Oh, no, I can't.
Need something?
Never mind then. Just reload.
Hi. Okay.
Little Court, do not complain about me reloading.
Yep, sure thing.
Still don't believe anything I can do down here.
Do as the matron's order and live.
Not disturb our lessons. Nothing to say to you. Okay.
Cities always teem with evil and decay.
Meet her within a few days. City entrance. See further instructions. I reckon we're probably at that point. I have not been inside the spider's site or even tried to go in there.
Hello, can do.
While I'm at ease, while I have time, let's head up this way, see if I can poke my head in. Slowly, slowly along the pathway. One of those is House Gillette.
What's up?
The other, I'm not certain. It does seem I can go in both of those doors, though.
No problem.
Let's see. Poke up, poke down. Oh, and thank you for the follows, guys, by the way. Which just let me know I met whatever follower goal I set last time.
Uh-huh. Consider it done.
I shall revise that at some point. I do appreciate it. Anything in here? This place seems very quiet. Is there anyone about? Not looking like it. Just a big old pool of suspicious looking red liquid. Don't need you. Already check that. And while I'm going through all the places, I might as well go check that. Particular inventory? Sure. Man, this is a very subdued place.
Yep.
Assuming it comes relevant in a quest later, in all likelihood.
Hi. Yep.
Let's just try poking my head in here.
You betcha.
Okay, no, these are doors I can examine, not go in. Same as the other place. Magically warded. You need to find a ward stone to enter. Okay. With that in mind, I think we're good to keep moving the story along now. Everyone's rested. We are mostly restored. Pseudo Dragon. Please try and stay with the group, Pseudo Dragon.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah. Barry and Cellophane.
I do
What are we to do?
When I must.
Don't talk to
Know
me.
this well.
Barry dragged us here. She's told me nothing. I'm fortunate enough to have stolen her favor. Prior plans from her. It's a bit of a turnaround from our first interaction, eh?
Ah, it is you again.
Good. Ah, you've finally come. Good. Your timing is excellent, as I just arrived here recently myself. I trust you are ready to leave presently. What exactly are we to be ready for, Fire? Why have you brought us out here? This is some fool ambition of yours? None of my ambitions are foolish, Cellophane. We're here to perform a service for the good of the city and the matron mother. I wasn't aware Mother Ardalise did anything for the good of the city. Silence. You will obey, male. An eye tyrant, a beholder, is in the city, smuggling adamantite. The matrons have decided we're to kill it. What is this? Did you say we? I did. I am to join you this day. The eye tyrant has come on his spelljammer ship near here. Cellophane and I will go and scout it out, alone. Veldrin, I trust you can find your own way up to the ship. It is off one of the platforms in the southeast of Natha. Do not take too long to catch up. Come, Cellophane, we can catch up on old times. Platform to the southeast. Is this the place they were discussing? Because I was down here earlier, but there was nothing happening.
Sure thing.
I know there was the captain of a spelljammer up here. That is not quite what I'll describe as southeast, so we'll check down here first. I do love these ships with all the little bits poking out the front and like the antennas. They look like little lobsters scuttling around.
Need something? Can do.
Past the wizards. Oh, yep, there's people down here now. Something has changed.
Hi. No problem.
Anything to say for yourself, Cellophane, before we dive in?
Do what I must.
My mind is occupied with thoughts of the
Know
future.
this well.
No time for idle chatter. Wonder what you talked about.
Ah, it is you again.
Veldrin, finally. We've been watching the crew leave the ship for their rest, and I suspect the Eye Tyrant is soon to follow. We must be ready. Concentrate all your effort on the Eye Tyrant, Veldrin. Do not bring harm to Faria or me. Such accidents happen far too often for my liking. Indeed. Although I can... Wait. Wait, be still. It comes, I sense it. Be ready. You hear it? Take point.
Nature's servant, it is done.
Is it going to be emerging from there? Somewhere else.
You point where Minsk goes.
Yep, consider
evil
it done.
Stands aside.
I await your high.
Okay, there it is. Did you hear it? Oh dear. We ran the wrong direction. What are you even throwing? A charm person.
Swords, not words.
It's not focusing on the correct person. Everyone dogpile that thing.
Yep.
Hopefully this works out. For a bunch of spells, please. Okay, it turned around to hit Ren with the fear. Which is good. Fear, getting close. Okay, it's taking a lot of damage. We can do this. Of course it managed to die a charm nearer before it went down.
A most brilliant victory.
Whatever.
The Spider
Go through. I'm not living with that. We are just doing this properly.
You point where Minsk goes.
Hi.
Evil
Sure thing.
stands aside.
It is done.
I do what I must, when I must.
Ah, it is you again.
Did you hear it? This time tank properly. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Yep, can do.
Can't even this shield is so good it can't even stay out its own side.
The Spider Queen smiles on us today. We have spat in the great eye of the Eye Tyrants and lived to tell the tale.
Indeed, well done. Do not disturb the carcass, however. There will be several acolytes coming to deal with it. Deal with it? What do you speak of, Pharaoh? Why would acolytes wish to do anything with the corpse of an Eye Tyrant? Ask me no questions, Soul of Fane. We shall return to report to the matron mothers. Veldrin, I'll see you again in the tavern within 3 days. What is going on here, Pharaoh? This is too suspicious. Do as you are commanded, male, and live. Veldrin, journey about the city at your will, but remember our meeting. Do not be late. Okay, 3 days. That gives me quite a bit of time. That is curious. I wonder
I await your need.
what they're going to be doing with that.
Hello, no problem.
Yeah, far cleaner second time around. Anytime I see a beholder, it does just need to be Jahira nearby.
What's up?
Now I have so much time available. I wonder what to do next. I've examined pretty much everything I think I can in here. Which means it probably is time to just head out into the caverns.
Consider
and
it
explore
done.
out there some. Let's see what I can find. So far, nothing has directed me outside of the city, really. At least not to the extent that it would be revealing a new area, and there definitely are new areas to explore. So I kind of need to decide which direction I would like to examine. With the implication there's a bunch of mind flayers out to the east. I haven't heard anything about to the west or the south, though. Oh, I am currently looking at the time, and I do think it's about time for me to finish up, which means I can probably consider this and figure out what I'll be doing next time. So, drop in the quick save. And yeah, I think next time I will come to a decision about whether I will be continuing on with the main story, or if I want to go venture out in the cavern, spend these 3 days doing something a bit more productive. I don't think there's much to do in Natha itself. I've really quite been enjoying this. It's been a bit of fun to run around a new city again, explore a friendly space, well, friendly for given value of friendliness. And the Drow politics has kind of gotten my attention quite well. I'm interested to see where this goes. So I will see you all next time. Next stream, it should be Sunday, continuing on where we are. And I will see you then.